welcome to this week's Thursday Xrd Throwdown. On the mic this week, we got myself, Amadeus, 46 Art, and joining me this week,
it's me, the tank. Good to see everybody. Well, see everybody in the chat anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we're on our first week back on a kind of typical bracket here. So we got about 18 entrants this week. Last week we did have our fun bracket celebrating Jam and Chip. But today we're starting off strong with Moby Drip Slayer versus Kate Leo.
I was going to say, being such a small event, we have most of the serious players showing up today. And of course, we're going to start with this pretty fun matchup, Gorilla versus the Gorilla with glasses on.
Yeah, or at least one monocle. I do know in this matchup, I have seen it as possible that Slayer is able to BDC through Leo's H move with Izeme. It's just incredibly difficult. And I mean, Kate's spending the meter there to make sure Moby Drip cannot do just that. So, yeah, gonna have to RC
have
that.
The RC to stay safe, but gets the mid-screen control back. Unfortunately, no punish on the stance D. Pretty rough to deal with.
You can see the BDC there trying to get through that, trying to get the invul frames to go through that H move. But Kate just willing to spend the meter to force Moby Drip to wake up and block, and we're gonna close out that round with that meter spend.
Like what I'm seeing, Moby Drip about to get his burst back. General rule against Leo, you spin it early, which is most of the game anyway, but early is running away right now, already down to about 40%.
Yeah, and Cade calling out these approaches with the flash kick very well, but I mean, one good Slayer combo evens it up right there, gonna spend the meter, but drops the confirm, doesn't get the knockdown from it. BDC Mappa though, and punishes the optimistic flash kick there. Doesn't get the kill, and Cade has
meter.
Didn't
get the IB. Interestingly, a lot of that situation came from a wake-up forward dash from Moby Drip. I really like that play from Slayer. Unfortunately, bad double jump is going to stay alive somehow.
Well, Leo, not a really character that has like really good ways to get into the air to anti-air there. Tries to cross through, it just does the wake up Izeme and don't wake up throw.
Wake up 6H.
Yeah. Yep. Wanted to go for a wake up throw against Leo, and back turn stance is kind of optimistic, but I mean, Cade just staying out of throw range.
You've played against Mr. K, you should know this.
I like the idea though. Cade does like to do goofy stuff on offense. Like that stance.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Moby Drip using their BDC to get through some of these options. So using the back turn dust just to try to call out the mash, but finally gets the 6P on the 5H, but just not respecting Leo with the wake up flash kick. Of course, Moby Drip not respecting wake up either. Go ahead.
Wow, the 6P through the 5K. I don't know how that 2D went unpunished, but resulting situation's a bad time.
And now gets the
good confirm.
Yeah, goes straight into super. Gonna get back to the semi-focus. And just, back turn punch. Yeah, you really can't disrespect Leo when he's back turn right on top of you like that. He's just completely throwing the ball and has that anti-air button.
I was gonna say, messing up the FD to get counter hit for game doesn't really help either.
No
punish!
Oh, but he gets the reset with the 6B. Yeah, it just doesn't quite have the hit confirm, doesn't have the distance of the Zwei.
We don't need boom YRC, we'll just stand over you in stance. Not quite close enough for the fuzzy.
Yeah, Moby Drip stand block there too, so was aware of the fuzzy there. And just, it tries to be a little cute with the cross up of Izeme, gets thrown for it, but Moby Drip not a little bit scared to do any Okizeme here at all, it seems like. Trying to bait up flash kick, but Cage just staring at him. And there's a big counter.
Huge. Well, it was gonna be huge.
Was huge, but unfortunately, dropped the
fighting for his life here, Now we're definitely within throw to kill, or
just
flash kick from downtown.
You jump in the air, you don't have any meter, and Kate's just like, cool, I'll just make all the air of a hitbox. So.
I was gonna say, there was a rising JK there. I assume that was supposed to be like BDC Mappa or something.
Right.
But kind of unfortunate way to end it.
Yeah, so I'll say Moby Drip looking a little bit shook there in the matchup, a little bit unsure of what to do on Okizeme, and K just taking that hesitation and running with it. Just, let the flash kicks rip. You're not making these confirms hurt enough, so let me just take care of this for you.
And as always, though, it's a double elim bracket, so might not be the last we see of Moby Drip.
But up next, we're gonna have another Leo player here with Jigs 510 against Saint Farslash. So Jigs, of course, a NorCal Leo player, known to be the heel of NorCal. Saint on their way here, it looks like. So, and Jigs, of course, known also to be the Jigs dimension, being able to just completely maul and run over his opponents. So,
Sounds like the play, you know, even if you can block Leo, actually defending him and coming out to a positive situation is really difficult.
yeah.
And Jace can certainly, you know, increase that mental stack.
Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, Saint has been DQ'd. They were stuck working a double shift, so we will have to DQ them. And so Jigs will move on to Winter's quarterfinals there.
Darn, hate that it went down like that. Hopefully we see Saint again in the
Easy
coming
win,
weeks.
indeed.
So
Well, that's
next,
gonna push our stream schedule way forward then.
Yep. So we're gonna have Thumbtack and Just Avery joining the stream here. So Thumbtack, another NorCal player. We did have a lot of NorCal players this week. So Thumbtack showing up with the answer, winning last week's bracket with Chip, the Jam and Chip birthday bash, because they did start on Chip. So kind of took them a little bit to remember what Chip did. It looked like, but once they got going, they were going good. And then Just Avery. I'm not sure who they're gonna be playing because I know they have a Heyhun, they have a Bedman. Typically, I think I see the Bedman, but not sure.
That was the character I was expecting as well. I can't imagine either of those characters has a particularly fun time going into Answer, but it looks like it's going to be the Heyhun right now.
Yeah, so
Is this going to be a Answer sweep?
I think
Pretty hard.
I think Answer is probably, or I'm sorry, Thumbtack's actually probably has a pretty good chance of winning this bracket. We do have some strong players here, but Thumbtack's been really on the come up. Does a lot of work and labbing to figure out like what these opponents can do. But gets counter hit by that 6H.
Yeah, you can only do so much against the 6H mash.
Yeah, the Abare 6 frames 6H. That is negative a bajillion on a block. So, but it has these combos on deck. Thumbtack, of course, used to fighting Joy. I'm sure at the Rev Tuesdays knows how to get those hit confirmed on the super heavies.
I love the answer, get out of the red ball. It's not like terribly scary, but it is imposing, hard to move away from it. And yeah, here's where we just slow it down. Thumbtack setting scrolls, presenting all these potential options, but not forced to take any.
Gets onto the scroll and actually gets the counter off, gets out of that position. Yeah, Thumbtack I definitely have seen as a player more than willing to just slow the game state down and just use answers with really good neutral buttons to his advantage. And close it out with the Resho. Doesn't even need the RC to close it out this round.
There were a couple of corner steals that round. Don't know if they were intentional or not, but we could see a lot of funny stuff from Thumbtack. Answer feels like he gets developed on a pretty regular basis. People are doing weirder stuff all the time.
Yeah, Answer definitely a character that I think is a difficult character to master and very fun to play, but gets caught in the corner here. Going to be some red ball Okizeme. Knows how to block the Heyhun mix up. He gets caught by the just jump in. Too close to the corner to get the confirm. Drops the JH on the IED. Doesn't get the knockdown.
Good punish. Baby punish, but any punish at all is a great one.
And the blitz war a little bit there. Thumbtack goes low and Just Avery loses all their meter. So yeah, we just see this slowdown of the game stage. Just be like, I know you have to approach me at some point. Let me just see what you do here. And punishes the approach. Gets this big confirm into the knockdown. Yep, gets the knockdown. Okizeme off of it. The backdash.
What a wild 4H match.
It was going to the row, I'm sure.
And that should be the round, yeah.
Yeah, Thumbtack going to be able to clean it up there.
Really scary to ever attempt to throw Answer as a defensive option. That 6H, especially when there's a scroll right in front of you, is just killer. We'll see what Avery can do with a little bit of info there. Like I said before, pretty tough matchup. Answer, despite his flaws, has fairly strong neutral buttons. And then if you give him time to set up, where Heyhun can't cover all this distance, now you have 4 scrolls sitting on screen to consider. And then you get hit for 40%.
Yeah, I think this is an important thing too to recognize. And I think that's why Thumbtack is so willing to play the slow game. It's like if you're trying to play the slow game against Answer 2, like you said, he'll just get this scroll set up on screen, and then you have to deal with whatever thing he's doing up there. So, and Avery caught in the corner now with not much life, tries to jump out, mashes the JH button to get away from that command grab, but just cancels the counter on the scroll, lets him teleport straight to him. Thumbtack a little bit too defensive here, but I mean, Avery's got a big life bar to come back up and has to burn the meter to keep themselves safe here. Doesn't have any meters.
Resho did not actually get FD'd. We're closing in on 0 health.
Yeah. Gonna have to FD all the special.
No meter to convert the overhead, and then yeah, get caught by that bar slash jumping out. Shame. Last legs here for Avery. Little too high to get the pickup. That is one of the weaknesses of Haehyun. To have a lot of surprise factor on that air dash, you gotta do it from pretty high. Time for Oki. Unfortunately, the red ball hits in front. Corner's not great, but we have this card here already for a great conversion on any match. Cross.
Good 2P, yeah. I mean, Haehyun 2P and an excellent Lilibari option. 4 frame, very large jab. Trying to get their way in here and gets the counter hit. Yeah, forces the burst out. That's a big counter. And just tries to force their way back in with Grandpa Viper with Thumbtack. That slow play style working out, just easily able to punish. And there's the running command grab. Going to get corner Okazeme from it. Going to be able to kill from this.
Should be the round, yep. There was an RC and another jump D behind that. Had plenty of gas in the tank there.
Yeah, so Thumbtack with the slow burn, taking it 2-0 over just Avery. Just willing to play that slow play style and chew through that life bar. So, all right. Unfortunately, because we did have a DQ, I think we are a little bit away from our next match here. So let's just go through the bracket while we wait for our players to get caught up here.
Yeah, time to hit the refresh on my page. Let's see, who did we not see on stream? Looks like we're still waiting on the Zerker and Wild Fey game to determine Pazu's opponent. Yep. Pazu is always a fun watch. Venom, pretty underrepresented character, but really scary in the right hands. And I see Rudy was not on stream for first round either. Still waiting on the winner of Sylvia and Pete Nest. Make sure that I enunciate
did not get the
there.
actual. Pete Nest did not get the roles in the Discord, so they couldn't find the ping that Sylvie sent them.
Yeah,
I see.
We're unfortunately a little bit behind, a little bit messed up with that DQ, and players taking a little bit to get started up here. So, just entering this week, we did have Zerker and Wild Fey, which I believe just wrapped up here. So we're gonna have the winner of that facing off against Pazu here on stream for you guys. We get a match on stream for you. Winner of that is going to face off against Kate, which we saw earlier take a 2-0 over Moby Drip. Joy took a 2-0 in the Haehyun mirror match over Quinn. Going to face off against Jigs. Sylvie and Pete Ness are going to be facing off to see winner of that's going to face off against Rudy. SBZ lost 0-2 against Chastity, so Chastity is going to be facing off against the winner of match G there, Rudy versus the winner of Sylvie and Pete Ness. And then we saw Thumbtack take a 2 over just Avery, so Thumbtack is going to be facing off against Espada, who took a 2-0 over Cube Bridge here. So like I mentioned, a lot of NorCal tonight, and we got winners quarterfinals, Joy versus Jigs and Thumbtack versus Espada, so it's going to be quite a number of team kills here for NorCal. But that's kind of what happens when you all enter bracket. So
I was going to say, too, if you have a region that plays together, they get strong together, so you'll expect to see each other in winners more often than not. So I'm looking forward to see who makes their way out of loser's bracket. When you have that one life left, things get pretty stressful.
Yeah, and that's really the reason we run these brackets too, is just to make sure, like, especially with people who are newer to Xrd, who don't get all the bracket experience, don't get to go to majors that often, they want to, you kind of need to get that bracket experience, that pressure of first to two match on before you even think about entering majors and offline events. So, especially if you don't have any locals of your own to really like get this bracket experience, it's really nice to bring up. So
if you do have locals, go to your locals.
True. Big shout outs to Arc System Works for putting rollback in this game at last, so that we can actually do stuff like this and have it not be miserable.
Yeah. In the good old days, we had to run NA only, and we had to run a bunch of packet tests and
I think
tests
last time we had someone from like Britain enter or something like that, or maybe it was like a month ago.
Yeah, I've run a few matches against people in the EU, and like it's kind of it can be iffy, especially if somebody's West Coast. But I mean,
Say you're gonna give me nightmares about the plus R USA versus Japan,
oh
where
yeah,
I had to fight an Anji, and it was rolling back like entire seconds into the past. It was so scary.
yeah, I've had the experience of fighting against some Japanese players, and I'll say the rollback gets a little bit optimistic for that. So yeah, looks like we got Zerker in the lobby here. Be facing off against Pizu, who is currently getting the dance on. Zerker having a little bit of connection issues here towards the lobby.
It is still the PC port of Xrd after all these years.
Usually, if you can't join the lobby, you just need to join using the other method. So, like, if you joined using code, you need to join using the link or whatever.
Yeah, either the code or the link works, one or the other. That's why we always offer both. So.
Is you getting a little bit restless?
Pizu, I do have to ask, what does AMQ professional mean? I've always wondered that.
Is that anime music quiz?
That's probably a good guess.
I did just.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's probably
Oh,
anime
okay.
music quiz, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That is a whole subculture that I'm not aware of, I guess.
Ah, there we go. We got him in.
Hey, okay.
Let's go.
Zerker hopping up here. It is anime music quiz. Okay, just confirming that.
Yeah.
So the only anime music quiz professional I know, I'm pretty sure, is like Brett, and that's because that man loves Gundam with his entire heart. So we're gonna have Venom versus Viking here. Now, Pizu, one of the top seeds to take this bracket here, so we're gonna see how this goes down. I do know this matchup gets a little bit for Viking, we'll say.
Yeah, pretty difficult to go in, and zoning lane Biken is not very effective against Venom.
Yeah, it's because Venom's perfectly fine with like, oh, you want to jump back and throw it to Tom? That's fine. That's cool. I have better projectiles. So yeah, just caught in the corner here, and just easy throw to punish the Azami there. Gonna get a knockdown from this, and yeah, just keeping it Azami safe even with this pressure. The P-ball setup does go with the K-ball.
Say Venom 2 having a good setup off of throw. It's a pretty important part of his offense. We'll see that come into play, no doubt.
And just caught in the corner, gonna have to FD, and this is always the issue too against Venom. You never want to get yourself into a position where you don't have enough meter to FD to protect your life bar, because that just kind of becomes a checkmate situation very quickly. I like the Yashikatana there, just to kind of harass Venom, make sure he doesn't get to set up these balls here, but gets the big counter, gonna get a knockdown from this corner, but misses the IAD on the tatami mat, so loses the opportunity for Godoki Zeme.
Just back to the slow game. It's too hard to approach, but you're not getting rewarded for staying back either. No whiff punish there from Chizu, but just gonna find a great situation out of it. That's scary. I think that the uppercut would lose in that situation. It's not invul, just fast.
Yeah, so that Kushinase is actually, no invul. Her only invul is a zombie fall with Sakura, so she does need the speed in order to move quickly. Gets caught there, walking.
This is the tatami.
Unsafe, so punish for it. But this is the issue. You don't have meter, you're in the corner. Venom can just, do that until, Yeah, nothing you could have done there. Just couldn't FD. Venom can do this ball set 2S several more times, so.
Yeah. Obviously, Biken has some unique defensive options, but they're fairly inconsequential against a lot of projectiles.
Now, Viking can avoid chip damage by going for the Azami, but obviously the issue there is you're just kind of stuck in the Azami stance while Venom gets to stare at you across the street. So.
Don't jump on Venom. Pizu is often good enough too to actually confirm the counter hit or not. So I think we'll constantly see knockdowns on air hits.
Yeah, that is the big thing. Oh, goes to the wake up blitz against the Okizeme there. Yeah, forces the burst out of Pizu. Pizu saying, I don't want to give Viking the opportunity to get any momentum going.
Overhead.
Yeah, forces the burst out, RC's the far slash to get the knockdown, and now you're caught in the situation again. Give me your meter, give me your life bar, give me everything. Gets the 6P though.
Great anti-air. Here's the knockdown. Unfortunately misses whatever setup that was supposed to be.
Tries to
With that ball hanging out there, scary.
Yeah, no meter now, and just gonna get chipped out. Blocked the overhead, but I saw that block spark, and unfortunately no meter.
There's the slow balls. They're so tough to deal with.
The Azami, and that's the issue. It's like, yeah, you get the Azami, but what are you gonna do at that range against Venom just setting the balls at you? So Xrd caught in the corner here, unable to get out. That double head morbid, yeah, bounces the ball off the top rope. Finds the gap with the 2H, fights their way out, but backdashes back in the corner here. Morikomi takes the corner positioning, but you're still not in a great spot. And yeah, just the zoning with the far slash. Xrd not really getting a chance to even do much that round, and Pizu gonna take it 2-0.
Way too irritating for Baiken to get in. It's not like she has many crush moves, no low profiles really. And if you armor through any slow ball, well, he'll just press a 2D behind it.
Yeah, and then you're eating counter hit 2D into plenty of damage, I'm sure. I'm not too familiar with Venom routes, but I'm going to assume counter hit 2D is probably a good starter.
If I knew, I'd tell you. I do my best not to get hit by that move.
Yeah, I know counter hit 2D is a button. I just feel like I should burst. That's what I'll say. So we're going to keep Pizu on stream just for another match here. So more Venom action for you because Cade's been waiting since the lobby started. Going to character select here. Doesn't want to go their whatever character they were on. What's the swap? I know Cade has been working on the Leo sub, or on the, I'm sorry, Slayer subs. Yeah, bringing the Slayer out.
I think Slayer into Venom is only marginally better than Leo. So we might be fighting a match of like going back to Leo for comfort.
Yeah, I know Slayer. I mean, Slayer obviously gets any character that really relies on Okizeme is a strong pick because he has that wake up BDC option. And Slayer, much like Leo, has the ability to get one big counter hit and kill you. But unfortunately misses the link on the 2D. Gonna force his own burst out because of a dropped combo.
Still in a great situation though. Momentum bursts are perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Now, not having gotten Pizu's burst yet, might come back to bite him.
Tries to using this BDC to try to get through this pressure. Kate doing a really good way of just slowly playing outside the zone, but doesn't get any big reward here. He's not getting the big counter hits that Slayer really wants. Now Kate finds himself for a good forward dash to escape though.
I was gonna follow up on the Oki thing. You know, Slayer's backdash is obviously a very important consideration, but a lot of Venom's Oki is super layered, has late hitting balls and stuff.
Yeah, I think we just saw there, Pizu just went for the cross-up, which would beat the Wake Up BDC, and just the chip damage setup with all the two Dark Angels is going to be enough to close out the round.
Nothing else to do there.
Yeah, I mean, you could have burst and still probably lost, but, I mean, you have options, they're just not good. Gets the whiff punish with the pile bunker, gonna force Pizu into the corner here. But you see this good blocking from Pizu, but tries to run forward and throw, gets countered by the 6P. Oh, too early on the bite, but doesn't get punished for it. Yeah, unfortunately, Kate tries to 6H to catch his jump out. Unfortunately, you're not jammed. Your 6H does not beat the Carcass Raid. Gonna give Pizu this knockdown in the other corner. Another character really hot leapfrogging over each other, just keeping them the same size. But now Kate caught in the corner, gets caught by the Stinger YRC. That's going to be game 1 to Pizu there.
I really like Pizu changing his tempo and pressure. There's a lot of stuff that you have to IB before you can start trying to interact with Venom. Pizu just going to sit there, lock you out of IB, choose to go in, maybe not. Just like what I'm seeing. A little too deep for a punish there.
6p, doesn't get the counter at 6p. I think maybe you're not sure which side the 6p is coming out on. Gets the cross there, baits the first. Yeah, you gotta wait for Slayer to 2D to burst effectively there. So, gets the IB here now. Good defense from Cade, but too good of defense gets thrown in the corner with a grip or risk on it. So
I like all that situation came from like a running nearly full screen 6p block frame. Like, I can't believe we're at this point in the round now. Funny with the S-Morbid.
I get the cross up, gets the other side. Now Pisu caught in the corner. Yeah. Gets the good trade for Cade, but unfortunately not able to convert off of it. And the 6p through the 5k. Yeah, going to be caught in the air here. Now you don't have much life bar. You got to FD all of this. Tries to BDC through, has to FD that, but doesn't FD the next stinger. Going to go to match point here for Pisu.
Yeah, really weird situations. I feel like I think a lot of Slayer can do some forward dashes in some of these block strings, but it's a pretty manly option, and especially if Slayer's your sub, you might not have all those ingrained into your defense yet.
Right. Yes, because Slayer's forward dash does have inball frames, but it takes time to get there. It's not like his back dash with frame one, so you gotta know where the gaps are. Oh, goes to
the old school.
Yeah.
The sign mix up.
Yeah, so now that means no meter, but unfortunately that 2D, yeah, just Pisu's got that patient defense of just being able to hold down back for long enough to make you overextend. Now Cade finds himself in the corner. They got a burst on deck, but I don't know if they're going to get to use it there. And tries to 5k Abari, doesn't get anything, and Pisu going to take it 2-0.
Yeah, Pisu closing out, I think all 4 rounds with that like really weird staggers and off timing stuff in the corner. Pretty smart offense there.
Yeah, Pisu's offense definitely very strong, very layered, and he definitely has that very, very patient, solid defense as well. So overall, a strong player. Definitely one of the stronger Venoms we see out there. So up next here, looks like we're gonna have Rudy versus Chastity, as Rudy took it 2-0 over Sylvie. Chastity been waiting for a little bit, so good old Viking versus Eno. So Rudy taking the player one side. But I mean, Chastity, a very strong Eno player, really has been showing up a lot lately. So, I mean, obviously been heavy on the Rev Tuesdays, and but of course Rudy no slash either on the Viking end, so probably considered one of the strongest Vikings in NA, definitely up and coming. So.
For sure. And of course, Azami's going to be really tough to apply in this matchup, at least as soon as we get to defense. We have Eno there with the like 9 and 12 frame overheads coming out.
Yeah, that is the catch with the zombies. You still do have to get the high-low. Rudy with the air throws, though, keeping the corner positioning here.
Yeah, Rudy's been off to a great start. Gets the burst, too, still sitting around 80%.
Yeah, IB gets the IB and back throw, take the corner positioning. And this is the thing, is Viking is mostly scary once she has you in the corner, because that's where she gets her mix-ups, that's where she gets her big damage. And tries to blitz back, unfortunately gets the Lantern recovery. Could be good start here from Chastity, and this is really not what you don't want to give Chastity a chance. They play a very strong Eno. Unfortunately, it looks like they landed before they were able to get out their last mix up there. Gave me just the Abari option.
Yep, too deep to punish. That's a consideration. That's something that will still trip people up fighting Eno even all these years later. Dive with the weird frame data.
Yeah, Rudy went for the air throw there, but instead Chastity delayed their tech a little bit too long and got countered by the JH instead, so that was actually huge. Gets the zombie, but you saw that, yeah, you try to a zombie, she kind of doesn't care, she just looks at you, does the opposite of whatever you're doing, so you still really do have to guess. The Ivy and the air throw, though. Yeah, and
yes.
You cannot charge Blitz against Viking. She'll just see it and just miss on you. Gets the no Johnson though, that Jay, but it goes through their own wake up blitz where he says, yeah, I can do it too. 6k, meaty 6k.
6k, oh no. Keeps going in.
Zombie avoids the chip damage of the zombie, but gets caught on the Mawari Komi. But still not a bad round for Rudy. Took Chastity's entire burst this round.
Yeah. Rudy in a great position to win. Oh god. Okay.
Well,
never mind. Rudy's just better.
This is the most violent round start I've seen in a while.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, not gonna get knocked down from this too high. Gets caught by the tech air throw by Eno. That puts you in the corner, but knows not to tech against the sterilization method. But you do this thing where you give Eno a chance.
Yeah, this robbery character.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. There's the
Yeah.
overhead.
Overhead, yeah.
Have to burst, but where are you allowed to burst? That's right, nowhere.
Tries to do sucker. Just goes to the dead angle this time. Gets the lady. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
That strive Yozonson.
Rudithin? The latest Yosanson in the world in order to convert meterlessly off the Yosanson? Chastity even saying in chat, what the fuck was that?
Could not agree with Chastity more. Like I
Now
said,
have
that was a strive Yozonson. I've never seen anybody do that before.
So now I have to worry about this shit. That's just what I've learned.
Yeah, here we are learning more about the game every day.
I'm so glad my character has a wake-up parry.
Yes, I'll just uppercut that next time. You're so
Yeah.
right. I was gonna say good start here again from Rudy, but actually losing the corner position almost immediately.
Yeah, but forces Chastity to burst early here. Just staying in the corner with the falling JH, just like, don't come near me. And fortunately, Chastity gets their way in. Yeah, forces the burst, but it has to block.
Oh, still has to block the note. That's so sad. Losing pressure opportunities after spending a huge resource is so
Yeah,
upsetting.
not where you want to go.
Whoa!
Tried to get something out, got counter instead. Yeah, Chastity here just ready for the Wake Up Azamis. I don't think Rudy's really had any success on getting the Wake Up Azami to come out. Chastity's just ready to either go high-low or just get the throw out.
It's too scary to Sakura there too, because might just land and block.
Oh, gets the whip punish with the Kabari though. Safe jump with the JS and gets under the Yashikatana though with the stroke. So
now why can stroke go under that, but not Grand Viper?
Because Grand Viper Soul can't get that low anymore. I guess he's over now.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, big counter
damage.
there, Chastity. Yeah, Chastity got
Actually,
countered.
yeah, didn't believe in himself.
Oh, wasn't close enough to get the corner, but tries to charge Blitz. Ready to smash throw. Yeah, this is going to be a safe jump here. Yeah, just a zombie through that. Take
Great
a knockdown.
punish.
You have to block.
Oh, the latest hitting Tatami.
Yeah, I think Rudy now recognizes I have a life lead. You have to get through my tatami mat, and just catches the jump out with the Murokon Soji there. So yeah, Rudy recognizing, hey, I'm just not going to give you a chance to get it against me.
Rudy allergic to blocking notes in any situation. There's the high. All right.
Yeah, the Wake Up Azami not working out there even with the hold. Coming out. Yeah, just burst. You know what? I respect it. Just burst. I don't even worry about this.
Yeah, in a last round situation, get that burst out as early as possible. Look for value.
Whoa! Bursting during blocks, and oh no, unfortunate. Got the JK into the tatami mat, and that's going to be game for Chastity, going to even it up 1-1.
Yeah, that is really funny. The Azamis obviously haven't been working under the note. Kind of expected there. But even in the uncovered situations, Chastity was just right on the high-low a lot of times.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of always the issue of this matchup, is just that it's so hard for Azami to work, because you still have to guess right on the high-low, and Eno can always just delay or mix up a little bit with the note on top of you.
1-1. That's exciting, seeing a third game.
I mean, it's the first one we've seen on stream so far tonight, and both these players, I think, very strong and playing the matchup very well. Baits the burst, maybe a little bit optimistic there, gives Chastity this chance. The red Azami tries some Orikomi out, and Chastity just ready for it. Yeah, burst on
Actually, burst. You saw the SM start up there. It might have just been a little bit late. Pressure time for Biken now, pretty scary. Good punish. Yeah, that Rokon out of Kabari, very different frame data from the one out of the command run.
Yeah, I think Rudy didn't want to spend the 50 meter there, but I think Chastity really changing up how they're defending here, not getting caught out by the Zip because they were getting caught out in the last match. Rudy now in a kind of a bad spot here, but gets the fadeaway to Tommy, gonna get knocked down from it. Wake up super.
Whip punish will not kill.
Oh, it has to
wow.
accidentally got something out after the wire, so he got caught. Maybe he wanted to Azami it and just fat fingered the input there.
There we go, not a black beat this time.
Yep, gets a knockdown from it. Overhead, overhead, overhead. Yeah, forces the burst out. I mean, it's against, you kind of got to burst when you can. Oh, the stroke goes low enough, gets underneath the falling tatami. Chastity working on a perfect here. Going to be probably guessed for game here with the get the right hit. Gets the air throw out
There's
of the
the
corner.
throw. Oh, God, no punish on the Sakura, though.
But
But that'll be it.
yeah, just enough to chip out and avoid the perfect. But Chastity going to take it
Oh.
2-1.
Yeah, notice too, right at the end of the game, pull out the empty hover dash into throw. Yet another way to beat Azami. Just so much to consider when Ino is standing over you, and there's no way you're gonna react to much of it, if any of it.
So we're getting into winners semifinals here. We're first gonna see Pizu versus Joy. So Joy, honestly, I would expect West Coast to kind of know this matchup. They do have strong Venom players there, but I don't know how much Pizu has experience in the Hate matchup.
Both of these folks are net play event regulars, so I feel like they've at least played each other a lot.
Yeah, good IB. IB is the first one, gets hit by the second overhead, but I think Joy almost not even ready for that hit. I thought it would just be blocked, and Pizu ends up getting out into the corner because of it.
Joy's style is definitely interesting. Far more aggressive than most Heihuns, but also a very weird option picks, or very weird option picks everywhere.
Yeah, Joy does really likes using the exactly that, the Hayabusa wire seed to kind of get around in the air a little bit, confound his opponents on his approach, but gets in over the red ball, going to get a knockdown here, and I think Pizu just taking the momentum and saying, getting comfortable with it here. Low.
Empty low, still working. It's so scary to the fuzzy mash throw. Even Heihun's throw S's may not hit.
By the overhead,
6Bs.
Not able to convert. Nice. Tries to do something, but the good old Singer wire seed clutches out. And I think this is what we'll see a lot of Pizu just trying to play kind of safe, kind of solid, and then once they get that first knockdown, that momentum going, just try to run from there. Gets the Abare 2D acting like it's Sign again to get them to steal 4 frames or something, whatever it was. Big ball out.
Yeah, red ball just handed over you. There's the overhead.
6B on the Hayabusa, gonna beat it outright.
I love Joy backing up for the sake of doing something crazy to go in again.
Yeah, just like, I'm already in, but they don't expect me to get in. Joy now caught in this box in. Yeah, just gonna go for the Hayabusa wire seed and cross up. Throw off the ball.
Cool. I wonder how different the Heihun setups are on Venom, but what with the fast wake up?
And I think
Chipped out there.
Yeah, chipped out. Wanted to IB because that is plus frames, but didn't consider
Didn't
that
have
you only
the
have 1
life,
HP. So
Tried to match throw on the jump in, but a little too far. That was one of the situations where Heihun jumped in, or did the air dash pretty high, so it resulted in a little bit more pushback at the end of the day.
unfortunately, that JD did not connect on Heitun's big hitbox, but that
the Dark Angel still connected.
Still gonna tag, force the knockdown, force the RC because of the IB on the Hayabusa, and Venom 6P so good. God, I wish I had that one.
I was gonna say,
Out of the
so
air,
much invul, you can actually consistently react to stuff that other characters might be a little too afraid to.
Well, I know Soul can 2D and beat Air Hayabusa, so
Yes.
I think some
I'll
characters
say-
are blessed against that one.
I think I 2D'd Joy's Hayabusa once, and then they've never not YRC'd afterwards.
Yeah, yeah. Why not give Soul his best starter? But Joy gonna take game 1 here.
Heck yeah. Little scrambly there at the end, but that's where Joy thrives. See if Pizu can slow it back down, or if they'll get caught back up in the rhythm.
Well, tries to get their round start 2S and loses the 2D there. But the teleport just goes right in, beats the blue ball summon there. And I think what we saw last time was, yeah, Pizu just taking like, you're in the corner now, and I'm not gonna let you play the game again. Yeah, forces the burst. Oh no, tries to mash out, gets frame trapped by that 2K2H.
Wow, yep. You know, you can react to a lot of stuff with 6P, but when it's behind an air dash YRC, not a chance.
Blocks the cross
Oh
up
my
and gets
goodness.
pick thrown off of it. Too far for the mix-up though. Yeah, gonna give Pizu a chance here.
Corner big body combo, a lot of damage.
Yeah, hey, he's known for like not having a great per box for a big body, but I mean, it kind of affects a lot of characters. But Pizu able to convert, get the knockdown, and take it from there.
There it is, low enough that time.
Gonna get the knockdown from it. Goes to the Hayabusa, tried to beat the wake up throw attempt, I think, but just IEDs in.
Yeah, this
Oh,
corner
yeah,
position here, the Rainbow of Sadness from Venom, unfortunately goes in a little too hard, gets thrown.
Oh, but tries to burst Venom's 2D, and Venom gets so low profile during it. That can happen.
Doesn't matter though, we're Joy, we're still in there.
Yeah, Joy's going in, just taking all the momentum. And tries to double head Morbid to beat that blue ball, but gets spat on, just hits people with the Venom ball can come back down. So now Joy with no burst on deck this round. That is kind of important.
No burst, but the threat of finishing the set, which the mental pressure might be a bit much. If you lose here, you gotta play a lot more games.
Oh yeah, and
Good whiff
Pizu
punish.
almost getting a little
pick
bit
up, though.
greedy there. Yeah, just checks the Hayabusa with
Oh,
the
yeah.
first slash there. Yeah, just zoning right now, but
Oh,
can't
a little bit
see
late.
that Hayabusa too deep on that one. Knows not to tech there. Yeah, has to special cancel that one. Tries the air throw, gets the JH instead. That's almost better. Delay air dash Oki is safe against Blitz. They're gonna get corner knockdown from this. This is a
Yeah, I don't know
bad
if you
hit.
saw there, but that was Tap Blitz 6H for the throw that got counter hit there. Pizu looking to end the game. Counter hit JD, no pickup though.
Yeah, but having issues getting these counter JDs. IB's the air high boost is gonna get a punish on it. And just like at this point, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna like see if you run out of meter and start chip damaging you. But unfortunately, gets caught by the JH, but that's a knockdown. But I mean,
Joy is never out of a game though.
Joy once in, yeah, but unfortunately,
Ooh, 2S
the
smash.
patience. Yeah, the patience from Pizu there, just being like, I'm gonna just hold down back until you pass the special cancel, and then I'll press 2S. Pizu going back to lobby for a little bit here. Just to get the heart rate back down. Yeah, understandable.
It has that effect on people, no doubt. I like what I'm seeing from the two of them, about as evenly matched as I expected personally.
Chastity doing the NorCal special of hazing the person who is fighting the NorCal or the West Coast player over there. So
See how this game starts. Aha, Pizu really committing to going away when he's not covered. That is one of the strengths of Venom. You know, you don't have to go in. You set up the maze for them to navigate, but then once you get a slow moving ball, now I can play it. Difference here, though, is we're in the Rainbow of Sadness. Too hard for Haehyun to move out, big body as she is, and pretty linear options.
yeah, it even gets forced to use the dead angle. Oh, YRC spends 25 meter, get kicked in the noggin there, but now loses the corner positioning. Yeah, good blitz on the Hayabusa there.
I like not going for max charge. You know, your opportunity cost not too bad there. Oh, misses the stinger.
Yeah, misses the stinger, but I think
Still
Joy
finds
is
it around.
looking for that super, but unfortunately Venom just very safe pressure and offense there, being outside of all those ranges. Oh, the carcass under the red ball there to slap Haehyun, because Haehyun has access to the ball control after being hit or put blocks on. And I think Pizu is starting to come a lot more online in this match from what we saw before. Just playing this match a lot safer, a lot more controlled. Does he have to jump out?
Yeah, not going in without that stinger to cover or P-ball.
Out of meter here now, so Joy has a huge meter advantage, but gets counter hit. You can take a chunk of damage, gets caught trying to escape the corner. Tries to bait the wake up dead angle, but gets caught by the burst instead. Good block on the unblockable setup there, but the Super Ball, they're going to kind of convert that. Overhead, catches Pizu not reacting. Techs out, doesn't get caught by the reset. Now Joy in a
Potential
bad
chip
spot.
situation,
Yeah,
Joy spinning bar, and the 6P. Yeah, 6P will hit you from half screen if you're not careful. Joy with the always move forward mentality, prone to getting clipped by it in weird spots.
Yeah, and I mean Haehyun with that very large hitbox, kind of gets hurt in the air like that. So
that'll be Pizu as your first player in winners finals.
it looks like Pizu and Dane mashing it out. So understandable.
Keep your fingers warm.
But Chastity facing off against Thumbtack here. A little bit of a rivalry in this matchup, I think. Chastity hates Answer so much they have learned how to play Answer. So
This is another one. Ino is a very fast-paced character, but she can't always close that entire full screen distance. So Answer may get an opportunity to set up, and then from there, it's a very momentum-based matchup. Whoever gets that first knockdown, both before and after the first burst, might just take the rounds.
yeah, I know I've seen these two play running into each other quite a bit in TXT, and generally it seems like Thumbtack has the advantage, but I mean, we've always seen Chastity just comes alive in brackets sometimes, runs over a lot of people, so things can always change here. And I mean, as you said, yeah, one knockdown in the corner against Ino, what do you do?
A little bit late to get the first burst there. Might not get it back until the middle of the next round, unless they have a reversal here.
Yeah, gets the, I mean, slowing the game state down and having less HP means a burst invader comes back faster, so, unfortunately gets caught there, but doesn't get the reset there. Gets caught in the corner, the cross up somehow. The card wire is going to stop that dive and stop any forward movement there. So Thumbtack now takes the corner position here.
Cool out of range for the combo. It is able to parry. We were out of the 0 frame range. I do like the idea from Chastity though. If you're in the air jumping around, screw it. I will get plus frames, but Thumbtack with a little bit of better spacing that time. The chase down happens. It had to happen eventually. If you're going to play that close and scrap with Ino, she will jump.
Yeah,
hit some of those big buckets.
Thumbtack did get it played long enough there. Basically got the first back immediately on this round, so. The command.
In an ideal world, doesn't have to use it.
Chastity saying, fuck you on the command throw. And again, I think you're only encouraging him. I hate you.
The most underutilized feature in Xrd player rooms.
I have considered writing a macro to hit as I get command. Chastity, you're only making it more powerful. Please stop.
That's a really sad thing though. You can't have the pause menu open between rounds where you could craft a really good message. We have explored this mechanic in depth in the past.
Thumbtack responding in Twitch chat even. As I mentioned, these two have quite a history against each other. Chastity getting a knockdown here. That is kind of the catch with the Answer wake up counter is that if he counters, he has to jump install in order to be able to wire seam and move afterwards. So
good punish, gets the IB.
Goes low, gets the command throw again. Chastity
Ate a blitz in there too.
And the teabag after the RC. No, BM, the toxic Xrd Thursday is coming out. Chastity just mashing now. She's like, stop throwing, stop it. Gets the blitz, goes low, beats the blitz back there.
A little scary for Answer to deal with HCL whiffing. All the advancing options are from standing moves.
very brave gold burst against Eno there. Easily could get that chuck, but now Chassis not with much life. Gonna be enough to close it out with that 5P, and Thumbtack gonna take game 1.
Takes a lot of patience to just not get hit by dives out of nowhere. It's very hard not to want to chase Eno down and in rounds in situations like those. I had the patience to just sit there, IB, take it out with an easy punish.
And yeah, and that's kind of the issue. Answer does have a pretty good 6P. Not quite as good as Venom's, but the teabagging right back at you. Yeah, all right. These two really want to make a point of each other. Anti-air 2P there, gonna stop the re-hover. Oh, but the anti-air 5K, a really good anti-air button for Eno, actually. Gets a good conversion off the counter hit there. Chassis gets the overhead with the JD. Could be enough to knock down. Guess for game time. Goes to the 5D wire seam, gets thrown. Thumbtack just mashing that 4H case in the corner position. Back throw instant. Gonna go for a reset. Gets paid off with it. Goes to the super. Not gonna be able to kill, but gonna get Hellfire damage off of this.
Just a good knockdown.
And he goes to the teabag. Tries to teabag a little bit too much against a player wire in their wake-up throw range.
Not dead yet. And a little scramble off of the PRC.
Yeah, the fun part is Answer can PRC his counter and get an immediate overhead. And we're seeing some real BM in this match, I think. Good block on the JD, gets the punish with the 5P. Gonna force the burst out of Chassis, trying to keep the corner position, but Thumbtack works their way out.
So much respect on the block strings. Didn't even like take an opportunity to hover dash in or anything when the scroll set came through.
I saw
what?
The card is actually set up so actually got low profile enough to get under the card wire C there. Gonna punish the card set there with the HCL, and now just pressuring Thumbtack here. Thumbtack uses their burst, not gonna have much life to build it back with. But the wake up 5P, the disrespect saying you're not doing real Okizemi at me, unfortunately misses the, the card disappeared as going for the Oki, and Chastity mashing got their own cases input. Thumbtack saying like, yeah, it's okay, I don't need this round anymore.
Yeah, this round is a wash, that's alright.
Chastity saying, whoops. Yeah, unfortunately Thumbtack got with the Answer classic. Oh, there's a card seal here, I'm gonna jump to it to do my Okis, it went away. Good block, get the IB, get the punish. They're gonna see if Thumbtack's gonna regret giving that round away.
Yeah, same deal, always a very momentum-based character, and Chastity is taking it and running with it this round. Burst back for Thumbtack, but gets thrown. Oh no.
Always hard to burst against Eno like that, because what if she just does JH? But I mean, Thumbtack just be like, hey,
welcome to the other corner.
Gets the 5D. Answer 5D is impossible to block. I don't want to hear it. So, gets caught in the corner there. Goes with their own burst throw. They really want to get their soul back here, I think. It's crossed up, but tries to dive. Chassis a little bit of delay. Drops the confirm though. Can give Thumbtack a chance. Wire C to get the falling and the command.
Oh wow, that's the round.
Yeah, that's just enough to kill there, and Thumbtack gonna take it 2-0.
What a weird game. These guys are too funny.
So 2-0. We got there eventually.
There was a lot of drama in that one.
Drama's a word for it. I'm gonna team kill you in Helldivers. Chassis, you don't have to say that. That just happens. I'm pretty sure that's just the type of game where that'll just happen. But we're gonna have a Leo mirror here. We're hopping down the loser side of the bracket as Pizu and Thumbtack are gonna wait for a bit in winners finals here with Jigs versus Cade coming up here first.
Hey, yes, flash kicks from mid-screen. We love disrespecting each other. It's just kind of understood that they're gonna both go in. They have to, it's in their blood. So you'll see some funny stuff happen in further ranges.
Yeah, and I think neither of these players. So the main time I've seen this matchup is from St. Louis, and I know, but I don't know if Jigs has to have had Leo experience. There's plenty of Leos. We're trying to get some Leo balls set up here, but neither of them getting it going. So backdash is the unblockable.
Also a good whiff punish. You know, the backdash is step one, but actually profiting off the situation takes a lot more brain power.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of one of those things. Mirror matches and Guilty Gear are very interesting because kind of all your gimmicks get laid bare, as your opponent should have a good idea of what you are able to do. So,
there's also the question of how good are the character's tools at dealing with the character.
And I think
You know, Leo,
the flash kick, as we're seeing, pretty good at dealing with Leo's shit. So
yeah. As long as you have charge, you're in the game. Oh, yes. With far slash into 5H, unblockable. I'll get hit by it 10 times out of 10.
So now Jigs has Kata in the corner, but drops to confirm. Gets past the flash kick, actually. Forces the burst out of Jigs. Yeah, just gonna Leo ball a little bit, but unfortunately Jigs loses the Leo ball. Gonna take the damage from it. The 6P.
Wow, 6P match. 6P match still so scary. That armor doesn't come up for so long.
Yeah, that armor is not frame 1. But now caught in the corner, but that's the thing. You're giving Leo a chance in the corner, giving a gap. Unblockable, mashes out in time. And a little bit of Leo ball, gonna get a little bit chipped.
Oh, that's not the 0 frame range, yep.
Oh, but catches the ID forward. So, gonna even up round 1-1.
Yep, burst early against Leo. Always the play. Alright. Yeah, if you're a little bit late, hesitate on the first D. You have to think about, are they going to swing a button? Are they going to do it again? Can I afford to swing to attempt pressure or punish?
Yeah, which is always the response of, if you're fighting Leo, you should punish back turn dust. Just don't even enter that RPS, or simply leave.
Yeah, if you're unsure, getting out of the situation is pretty strong.
Yeah, so Jigs taking game 1 here. This kind of is the thing about the mirror match, is that generally the way you want to beat Leo is out-zoning him or out-maneuvering him, because he does have that lack of movement. But obviously, in a mirror match like this, you don't really have that option. So you are ultimately kind of forced to engage on the scrambly rushdown situation. And you see that even trying to backdash just gets caught by the 5H. And trading with the far slash, as a mirror match is wont to do. Yeah, a lot of trades back and forth. I'm not actually sure who's coming out on top of these trades. Jigs is caught in the corner, but as I say that, just takes the cross through.
So say, we were very even on life until just a moment ago. Now the bursts are both depleted, of course. There's the cross, just enough range, and this should be enough to kill. Misses the 6H.
Yeah, Leo, that heavyweight drops it, makes that combo drop. Hold down back here, yeah, just like, yeah, you can have some plus frames.
Whoa!
IAD wire sees right in, gets the
Standing
cross
hit though.
But
oh my goodness.
Just waited just long enough.
Yeah, H flash kicks slow enough that you might accidentally wait out the parry sometimes.
Yeah. Baits out the
What a
wake up
back
flash kick by going into back turn stance and just leaving. Meaty low. Oh, big footsie there with the backdash away, avoids the 5K.
They had some risk too. That was so much damage.
Alright, Leo ball time, Leo ball.
Yes, yes.
I mean, Kate loses. I'm sorry, gotta give him the round out.
Yeah, Jigs is better. That's the game to Jigs. That's the set to Jigs.
Yeah, Jigs is best Leo. I don't know what to tell you.
1-1. Whose turn will it be on the brain cell this game?
They have brain cells? I thought this was just raw instinct. Oh, just flash kick out. That's one way to deal with the unblockable. You know, just flash kick it. You see an overhead coming, don't break your charge. Just flash kick them.
I was gonna say, if you're putting yourself in the mental pressure to stand up and block, you might as well take it to the next level.
Yeah, you might as well just swing. And again, we see this. Gets the cross through. Jigs waking up, mashing something. Goes to the reset off of the little Rekka there. Kind of, you always expect the Rekka 3 to come out, go the cross up, and start blocking the other way, and then the Leo just stops and hits you in the face and calls you stupid.
I like Cade double jumping to bait the dead angle that Jinx didn't have 50 bar for.
Hey, you know, sometimes you're feeling yourself a little too hard. Oh, but
Hey, there
is,
we go. Reacting? Never heard of it. I will just flash kick.
Jigs bringing Cade into the Jigs dimension. Gets the conversion off of it too, which is just so
ORC.
great. No RC.
Doesn't matter. We're just gonna punish. The flash kick was inevitable. Jigs just knew. Because it's what Jigs would have done in that situation.
That's really kind of what it comes down to in mirror matches sometimes. It's just like, I know what I would do if I was in their shoes, so I'll just do the thing that beats that. Oh, doesn't bait the burst, doesn't get to the frames of time, but gets the counter hit 5H. Big advantage
This
for
round
Cade
is
here.
looking so good for Cade.
Yeah, gonna get a free punish on that flash kick, a little bit of damage and a knockdown. Gonna spend the meter and just, yeah, burst super. We're gonna close this out here. We're gonna dust my hands off and sorry Jigs, but Cade advances on into the bracket to face off against Chastity.
Yeah, on that punish, I was thinking, well, unfortunate routing from Cade not to take the corner there, opts for just the ground Rekka series, but didn't matter. Just had the mix.
So
yeah.
on the other side of losers, we're gonna have Espada versus Rudy here. So May versus Biken. Rudy going down early in the bracket against Chastity, but I mean, someone's gonna have to go down to the loser side here, but Espada gonna have to face off against a Viking player now. Rudy against May, so this is kind of an interesting matchup for both characters.
Yeah, May's high lows not super ambiguous until the metered like big knockdown setups, but what may happen is Espada messes up like a jump 2H FTC, right?
Right.
And then that is easy uppercut or easy Azami into Kuchinachi for Biken. Of course, Biken, a pretty big damage character, as well as May. Both these characters have the Japanese guts, though, but their damage comes from big single hits, so don't know who's gonna explode faster and first.
Yeah, I mean, kind of the big thing is I don't think either of these characters really like approaching the other at all, though. A big weakness May has is that her anti-airs are very powerful, but they are also very committal. And Biken has a very fast air dash, but obviously Biken not really great at going in general there. But of course, if you're not going in, May's just going to get to set up C1 and a free counter hit into a free burst there.
I hadn't considered that, too. May's jump is so fast, she may be able to do jump-ins on low Azamis on reaction.
Oh, but gets the Azami out into the corner, takes the corner yet, doesn't have a knockdown from that routing, so just takes that early knockdown there. Early burst from Espada there, and May with 100 meter, what will she do? Full screen run up 3K, red rope cancel.
Almost gets the OTG hit there, it would have been unfortunate, but that's a cleanup from Espada.
Rudy unfortunately getting hit by wake up mid there, or meaty mid there, just kind of loses the round, getting caught by that projectile. So round start, immediate aggression from Rudy. IADJH gonna get a decent chunk of damage. Wake up 2D from Espada gets under the low, and the Azami not paying off there. That is kind of another big thing. May's got that strong command throw. Yeah, early tech thrown out.
Where do you think you're going? Stay in my corner.
Oh, kind of messed up the Okizeme though. Gonna have to go for just some back to neutral control there. Gets caught trying to jump out. May players holding the up back there. Gets caught by the frame trap, but Rudy drops the confirm, does get the knockdown. Espada tries to throw, gets the 6H instead though. It's punished for it. Rudy with the air
Good air throw from Rudy. Does not want out of this game. Unfortunately, I think trying to OS for the backdash gets hit by the wake up ultimate.
First, gets caught. Gonna have to watch for chip damage. Gets caught jumping out by the 6K. Espada takes game one.
Bit scary to attempt an Azami against the up dolphin. Could have just been a YRC just as easily as it was letting it rock.
Yeah, so fast game one there. I think both these characters, I mean, May does so much damage that, I mean, this is gonna be but so does Viking. So I think either way, gonna be a fast match between not two of them.
Yeah, Rudy actually did find quite a few hits that game, but wasn't able to pick many of them up. I think dropped a couple combos there.
Oh, this time Rudy goes for the high. Azami gets caught by the low. But Rudy escapes the corner there, trades with the 2H. Espada holding up back out. Yeah, both players just kind of jumping out of the corner. Oh, gets the cross up.
Takes
on
the same
G8.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of weird to put yourself back in the corner with a mix-up. Fortunately, Rudy got paid out on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
always kind
no.
of one of those things where it's like putting yourself back in the corner to cross somebody up is actually kind of has a higher percentage chance of working because people, why would you do that? But oh,
Yeah.
big counter at 6H, but doesn't have the conversion off of it. Made too light to actually get a conversion there. And we're just backing off there, letting the fadeaway Tatami mat do the work.
They jump back to Tommy, the fadeaway shot. Such a hard wall to
Get back in the corner. Where do you think you're going?
hit by the mid, trying to fuzzy jump.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of what happens if you don't have that FD on deck. Tries to backdash there, and there's the Azami finally getting paid out for one. RC, yeah, goes to the burst unsafe version, but ready to RC on the reactions. Takes Spada's burst here. Good jump out. Yeah, just go back to neutral. He's got a big life lead. Escabari anti-airs. Gonna close out the round. No,
Misses
making
the
out of
round. Oh, media, super media. Yeah.
yeah, trip guarded there, but the wake up super, let it rip. Gonna take game 2.
This is a weirder matchup than I ever could have imagined.
Oh yeah, having formerly played Baiken, I can vouch that it is a weird matchup.
Oh, I guess the Viking 6H slightly better than May 6H there. Espada going for the big round start opener, but Rudy's paying off more. Goes to the low zombie, gets locked on the noggin for it, forces the burst out, but the air zombie gonna beat the anti-air.
Yeah, you see what kind of crazy layers we're on to start this game 3. These guys are wild.
Oh, but yeah, Rudy just going for the frame trap Tatami timing there. Catches the jump out, wire sees in order to get the conversion. Gonna be on set point now, but neither player with the burst advantage either. That's pretty important here. Big counter hit from Espada. Good anti-air 5H. Why does May get to do this much damage?
Just a casual 50% to start things
Yeah,
off.
off of an anti-air. Gets the Yo Sanson into
Yes,
the air.
in the
back
corner.
In the corner. Oh, doesn't get
No
the win.
punish, jump H a little slow.
But Espada holding up back, getting caught jumping by that Rokon. He's some decent damage to it, gets the knockdown.
You're in a potential one-touch situation here.
And tries to jump, but Rudy with those air throws has to go and burst, has to make this count now. But I mean, even if Rudy loses this round, he's happy. He's taking the burst out of Espada here. And the jump out, yes, he senses it's not real. Yo Sansa to air small, and the second one catches Espada 2-1 for Rudy.
Yozanson just so big.
I mean, it's very difficult to deal with Baiken when she's just decide, I'm going to stay above your head in Yosanson. Really, the best thing to do is like run under her so she messes up her input and then anti-air, the falling JS. But man, you kind of just sometimes want to jump up there and air throw her, you know, so.
Yeah, her stalling is certainly not any fun to deal with. Not like she's oppressing you from up there, but God, it's irritating.
We're going to have Cade versus Chastity, so Leo versus Eno now. Early
It's
dive.
part of a loser's quarters match, so we're coming in close on the end here. Love Cade's pressure. Chastity hasn't had a lot of opportunity to go in the air, of course, until I say something, right?
Yeah, and of course, the big thing about this matchup is that in order to have the flash kick ready, you have to be charging the down back, which, I mean, Eno can kind of just safely safe jump with an overhead a lot, so that's going to be how you break those flash kicks, so. Oh, has to wire see though, they have that back turn punch, a very good anti-air there, Chastity respects it.
Hey, it hits the link this
It's
time.
the lightweight. Oh, but Eno too far,
Too
but
far.
yeah, has to RC to get beat safe, gets that. Tech JK paying off there. Yeah, blocks the high. Abare 2S though gives Leo the plus
Alright.
frames, +4. Cade gonna take a round 2 here.
Yeah, Leo 2S, not unlike Soul 2S. Not bad on whiff. See that come up there, and I'm sure a couple of other times in this matchup.
And I see
Damage for Eno. What a crazy
there,
game.
re-dash hover, and I mean that's kind of another thing is Leo players kind of want to go, yeah, exactly, want to start going to down back again, start building that charge for the flash kick as soon as possible. And Eno can get away with that re-dash hover. As Chastity takes round 2 convincingly there. Actually won it so quick they didn't even get a chance to get their burst back. Oh, but that
We will
round start,
simply
yes.
not need it, but yeah, Leo is starting out with the momentum here.
That round start 2S a pretty good round start against, because it does catch exactly that stroke, but baits the burst, but doesn't get conversion on it, and tries to burst back. Unfortunately, loses their burst to doing forward-JH. Eisensturm goes punish there, hits nothing but air. Gonna get the corner
A
conversion.
big Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, black beat, but we take those. Tries to do the ID blitz against the flash kick. Once their croissants from Irene here, but unfortunately, no payment off of it. And now Kate caught in the corner, just gets kicked in the face by a couple overheads, and Chastity closes it out.
What an impressive character. And you're right, a lot of that did just come down to whether you're allowed to have flash kick ready.
Yeah, I mean, a big thing about how to deal with characters with flash kicks is like you safe jump them or do an overhead to break their charge, then immediately tick throw them because they can't reversal anymore. And I mean, Ino's just constantly breaking that charge over and over. Gets that flash kick out that time. I mean, that's kind of also an option. Just get hit and just keep your flash kick charge and then just mash it anyway.
True, you're so right.
And easy 3-hit confirm. Gonna take that first round there.
I mean, health is a resource, and unless you get hit in some weird ways by Ino or get hit when she has bar, she might not be able to hit you hard enough.
Kate
for it to
making,
matter that much.
Kate making the executive
Fuzzy!
decision of, if Ino's just gonna throw my burst anyway, I'll just round start gold burst and we'll see what happens. Gets under the back turn S with that stroke though. Now Kate doesn't have a burst to play with, but yeah, just let the flash kick rip anyway. Like, do a combo.
Small legs not coming into play there. But Chastity just a little bit better this time around. Finds the match out on the stance and...
Oh, blocks the JD. Gonna get plus frames though. Creates the flash kick. Is nearby it. And Cade, bet you wish you had your gold burst right now. We'll actually have another round since he won the first round. But yeah, just the far slash. And wow, Ino's face hurt. First time I've seen that one. Far slash closes it out. These players are picking some round start options at all, I'll say right now.
They sure are.
Oh, no bait on the burst, went for the 2P, but didn't get the recovery time to bait it. Some fuzzy blocking here from Cade.
Spins the bar, just push in.
Yeah, forces the burst out. Tries to escape out, gets caught by the JK, but normal hits, no conversion. Gets the dashing sonic boom, but just dashes into this blitz range there. So now Chastity in a great spot here, has the corner positioning. There's the dash blitz, catches the 5B, really wants those croissants there. Trying to pop it off a little bit. And Cade now caught in the corner. Oh, but gets caught by the far slash. Gonna give Cade one chance to bring this back. Gonna get a knockdown from this. Too far from the corner to get the wall stick. Blocks the overhead. Blocks the third record. Gonna spend the meter, but gets caught by the frame trap. 1, 2, 3. Overhead. Chastity not blocking their dome. Gonna get a burst back, but it's too late.
Ends up with the round. Goodness. Yeah, when you're a low health character, you start getting chunked, and that burst is not coming back very fast.
Yeah, you're mashing the burst button back, and you see the round end, and it's like, oh, there's my burst. Kind of wish I had that one hit earlier. Big counter hit. Tries to bait the burst, doesn't get it. Chastity holding on to it. Gets it that time though. That is the option select. That's the timing for it. Scary to go for. So now Chastity with no burst gets caught trying to wake up something, and that's a stun. Yeah, just take away as much burst as you can with that charge blitz. So now Cade in a great spot, but I think Chastity considers they got their croissants. And the unblockable Chastity
just gets hit by the overhead part of it, yeah.
Honestly, that would have caught me. You get rejected like that in the air, I'm not looking for the unblockable. And again, big counter hit there. Chastity's close to stun again, I would say. It's the Okizeme going to be backdash wire C, but recovers too slow. Cade ready for it. Yeah, and there's the stun. 2 stuns in a row. Gonna RC and just close it out. Not even give Chastity the option. Take it 2-1.
That was a clinic on how to keep your shit pushed in. Or how to push their shit in.
Kind of both, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Just keep going.
As he's saying,
That's
I got
all it
paid.
takes.
It's fine.
Yeah. Right.
So Chastity gonna lead the bracket there. Cade gonna move on to winner semifinals where we see Joy versus Rudy here. So Viking versus Hey. Not a matchup I've actually seen too much of, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Well, Heihun's certainly not one of the most played characters, and honestly, not too many Viking players these days either. At least not competing anyway.
Yeah. Oh, Cade getting a little, or Joy getting a little bit greedy there, going for the burst bait, but Rudy just texts and air throws. He's like, "Hey, that's cool." Oh, you can't tatami, you can't Shinken those tatami mats. So now Joy caught in the corner here, tries to advance forward here, but Rudy has his corner positioning.
This is the most blocking I've seen Joy do in a while. Not gonna lie. But Rudy certainly putting the pressure on. Might be able to kill.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, just gets the kill there, and I think even had might have been able to even super there to get a little bit of extra guts crush, but didn't need it. So Rudy now up on the first game here. No punish on the Rokon there, but get that big counter anti-air 2H. Gonna take the corner positioning. Good blocks. IB's the Hayabusa. But Joy spends the meter to rebuy the pressure, get back in there, catches Rudy out. With a red Azami there, gets the Sakura out, gets out of the Okizeme. Air throw out of the Hayabusa, get back down to the ground.
I like the 5H2D string. That's like a Gatling that I always forget that Viking has, and it's just throwing me off every time I see it.
Oh, the wake up 6P knew that
What
Okizeme
a
was not
knockdown.
real. Went for the 6P, got the upper body in ball. And Rudy here just like giving Joy just enough room to do something, get counter hit by, gets caught by the overhead, switches block low, tries to get the Yosan's an ender. RC no,
Nice finish,
saves
yeah.
the meter.
Gonna hold on to the bar.
I mean, to hold on to the
Rudy's
bar,
doing well. Yeah.
you have that threat of the Yosan's and RC. You're gonna first the burst out of Joy, so even if Rudy ends up losing this round, it's still a great position for him. And gets rotated,
Yeah.
unfortunately misses the air throw.
Every time I think about get rotated, it's in the context of Kai. So just it cracked me up a little to hear it in the context of Hagen.
I mean, hey, look at Hayer's throws. It's definitely get rotated.
Oh yeah. Awesome pressure here from Rudy. Finds a basic knockdown on it, but run that pressure. Unfortunately, loses the corner position and is now in danger himself.
Goes for the Azami, but disrespects on the 5D. Media Yosan goes to the air throw, but Joy delays the tech just long enough.
Joy not finding much reward from these hits. Is finding a lot of small stuff though. That's why we're in the situation that we're in.
Yeah, I mean, Rudy with a very slight life lead. Good positioning and huge meter advantage though. Gets the F Shiki. Gonna get a knockdown off of this. And actually, yeah, just RC's keeps that burst safe. Yep, and nothing you can do there. So unfortunately, gonna take for Joy. Rudy gonna take game one there. Yeah, just good awareness of Rudy, knowing where the burst safe point of the, knowing where the burstable point of the round is. It's just RCing, just like, you know.
Yeah, why OS it when I can just spend money to actually make it burst safe?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, if you don't burst here, I'll win. If you do burst here, I'll win. So. Yeah, and Rudy now Rudy doing a good job here of like once he gets a life lead, just you know, just like cool. I'm time to set up tatami mats. You deal with this. This is your problem now. Oh, tries to Azami, but actually goes into a block stun for a frame, so ends up getting red Azami, gets caught out from it, so has to give up all the pressure there. Tries to back off. Joy puts himself in the corner again though. Ran all the way to the other side of the screen to get in the other corner.
Oh god.
Unfortunate burst there from Joy, goes low, gets caught by the meaty 2K. Shinken tries to be cute about it, Rudy doesn't fight on it, finds the Abare.
Yeah, Rudy being particularly patient on defense. There's been a lot of really great decisions when it comes to the air stuff, when it comes to just getting Joy to commit to the special cancel.
I mean, you see all these IBs Rudy's coming out with, he's just ready just for the Heihun's timing. Gets the air throw reset. Yeah, knows this firm not going to get a knockdown. So Rudy on set point here. And that's a mid, so yeah, I can't Hayabusa that one. The cross-up JP actually misses the F sheet, but kind of works out, gets better Oki7 for it. Has to take the other side though, has to give up for screen positioning. And the F
There it is again.
Yeah, I mean, Heihyun's such a tall character while crouching. The F sheets are even more effective. Knockdown runs. Goes to the another.
Misses the second Tatami, yeah.
Yep.
But still have to keep the pressure up. Joy giving pause every time they think they might be able to swing.
Finds the throw though. Finds the
4H
throw.
so good.
Puts himself in the corner again. Yeah, has to RC, gets conversion off of it. Fade away to Tommy Matt to get the pressure going. And air throw, get right back
still,
in the corner. You have a house
firmly
here.
in the driver's seat.
And
Even with
just
that burst. Oh my
a
gosh!
little bit greedy, maybe. I mean, you have a burst on deck here, but I mean, you just gave Joy a chance. But Joy can't do the ID to Tommy. The super ball there still active. But I mean, if you're Joy right now, you don't got much meter. IB's the Hayabusa and just a Tommy YRC to close it out.
Good work from Rudy, and that's the end of the line for Joy.
Yeah, so Thumbtack, the only player from NorCal here remaining in bracket, and we're going to see them in a 1-3 against Pizu coming up next year. So it looks like both of them are already in the bracket. Rudy, get off the damn cab. You're not playing anymore. Rudy
looking for that that old school bracket where you play the loser semis and then
or you just
winners finals go straight to losers.
Yeah. You just get to play like 3 matches.
But here we go, winners finals. Another weird one, of course, because Venom has a lot of flexibility in the pace that he can play. But if you play slow, you can answer the opportunity to set up.
I mean, it kind of goes both ways though as well, because like, sure, Answer gets to set up seals, but Venom gets to set up all formation. So
very true.
And Venom kind of doesn't really have to give up much to cover Answer's ability to move around on scrolls, which a lot of characters do. So, and we see both players with the amazing projectile YRC characters here. Pay off a little bit more. Now Thumbtack caught in the corner with a lot of risk on deck. You gotta Thumbtack, you gotta tech those. Thumbtack, you gotta.
I actually like the idea. It might have taken less damage and changed Pizu's options by just taking the black beats.
Oh,
unfortunately, still gonna lose the round, but does have the burst still.
Venom with that fast wake up time, he's able to jump out, and that is good burst discipline with Thumbtack too. Like, don't burst that round. Pizu already burst, so you know, might as well just see what we can get out of it. So.
Oh, has to stand up right at the last moment.
Yep, that does hit deep enough. Gonna just control the space with the double head Morbid. Good whiff punish there, just using that Rainbow of Sadness, those spacing traps with the JH, and big damage. What happened to Thumbtack's life bar there? These are gonna take
entirely too many balls on screen there. Bit hard to deal with. Especially when you don't have scrolls to jump off of, like if you were to get a parry going.
Right. That is the thing. If Answer parries a projectile with just normal parry, not from a scroll, he'll just drop straight back down from where he was. So kind of useless. He needs to get onto that scroll in order to teleport to his opponent.
Oh, trading the QV is never any fun.
Oh, a little bit too early there. Missed the Okizeme, give Pizu a chance to wake up on mash. Yeah, Venom very fast wake up timing. Thumbtack trying to adjust for it, but mistimes it.
Good blocks.
Caught in the corner
it's
here.
Pizu to spin the bar, but already close to another 25.
Yeah, tries to Singer YRC, but gets caught by Venom's long reach with that far slash.
Has to block, unfortunately.
Yeah, doesn't get the conversion off of it, and the air throw gonna close out the. Never mind, messes up the combo here. Gives Thumbtack a chance. Forces the burst out of Pizu here, but I mean, hey, if you're Thumbtack, that's great.
Yeah, I love that outcome, no doubt. See if Thumbtack can take advantage of it this time around, though.
Yeah, last time the round 2, he just kind of got bowled over, but that 6P works against that IAD.
So, as you all know, this is winners finals, so we are playing a 1-3. Thumbtack not out of it if they do lose this round.
Oh, the anti-air double head Morbid hit. Thumbtack just having an issue. Yeah, can't
Hey,
burst
don't burst the slash. Nope.
Pizu is the one Venom player who has actually OS's it. And it's because we give Venom players shit for not OSing it, even though they say they do. The cross-up takes the conversion.
Yeah, the cross-up mid, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is kind of a big catch about Answer, is that he's pretty weak to blitz during his pressure because it's all kind of that cross-up mids, but Thumbtack staying alive here. Pizu recovers their burst.
Hey, there's the crouch that time. Let's go.
Yeah, gets under the IAD and punishes with 2P.
So unintuitive to stay crouched when you see an IAD. Feel like you want to block the eye. Love to see that out of Thumbtack.
Tries to check JH, just gets caught by the hit instead. Works out for the Thumbtack though, takes the corner positioning, wire seed, keep anti-air, yeah. Oh, tries to wake up something, gets caught by it, maybe tried to wake up FE, but instead gets counter hit. So forces the burst out.
Out of scrolls, back nearly to the corner, and Pizu with the space, set up some balls.
Oh, and unfortunately,
bad situation.
Yeah, unfortunately, Answer, a very tall character, got caught by that very tall ball hit there. Gonna give Pizu the opportunity to get momentum going, but
oh, 2K anti-air.
Yeah, tap blitz into 2K, gonna keep himself alive here a little bit. And tries to mash throw, but just jumps away. Unfortunately, gets the counter hit, but doesn't believe in himself. And yeah, fire slash closes it out. So 2-0 for Pizu. Possible one more game here in Winners Finals.
Has to hold on here. The best way to play fighting games is to play as little of them as possible. In a good way, Tia.
I mean, Thumbtack has been looking better and better as this set has been going on, so maybe starting to understand more and more about what Venom is doing and how Pizu is playing to play around itself, so... On the corner, takes advantage, even though those are plus frames, still mashes afterwards.
Yeah, Pizu not willing to sit in the corner for very long. I don't think that Thumbtack has presented too much craziness on offense without scrolls being available. Not like Answer has all that much to do. Yeah, awesome punish on it too. Does all the best he can.
Oh, but he mashes the throw out there.
Definitely a manly throw against a pretty much airborne Answer.
Yeah, Thumbtack though not getting caught here, but now you're has to FD out. Doesn't bait the dead angle though, and just gets caught. Maybe trying to mash wake up throw there just outside of throw range. Thumbtack gonna take the round.
2P counter into 2P counter. Pizu was not trying to block.
No, he's just wanted to close the round up, make this quick 3-0, but Thumbtack's got better ideas here. Yeah, IB's been too far away to get the throw attempt, so he gets checked by the 2P. But IB's the retro that makes it -4 and knows to take the turn back there. Cross up.
Also like the 6H as part of the dash in from Thumbtack there. I think all of Pizu's successful matches, for the most part, have been either 2D or 2S.
Right, so that 6H low crushes for a big counter hit. Gonna get a knockdown here. What's the Okizeme gonna be? IB's the low, but getting the IB on the stomp, but getting caught by the 2P afterwards. Venom does not have fast enough buttons. Really challenged there.
Awesome throw. Even all these years later, finding the end of block stun after a projectile YRC is still very difficult.
Oh, a little bit misspacing on the 5H there. Made Thumbtack whip it entirely. Now caught here in block stun. Oh, gets caught during the backdash. Gonna get an air hit on it. Has a good jump install to avoid that, but unfortunately air backdashes and gets caught by this Singer. Pizu not at all shook by, just keeps going for what they're going for and closes it out. So now set point for Pizu.
Thumbtack, oh no, no punish that time.
Yeah, a little bit too far. Wanted the 5H punish, but a little bit too far. Did get the punish. Now caught in the corner.
Oh my
jumps
gosh.
out of the Q5. Good answer. Unfortunately, that ball was charged up, so it beats that card cleanly. Yeah,
Pizu actually losing some value doing this ball set, but with some tricky movement, still going to find their way in.
I mean,
no more scrolls, just the one card. Oh god.
I mean, Pizu has a life lead and knows it's just going to sit here. Doesn't have a burst, it's just going to play as safe as possible. It tries to jump in though, it gets caught by the 6P. Goes to the command throw, I think. It just gets caught by the 2D though. Pizu saying, no, I'm not letting you get momentum going. I can't afford it. 2D in the corner, but unfortunately doesn't convert. Yeah, YRC
Keeps having to block. Danger. Might not even be able to burst on whatever hit.
Yeah, unfortunately did not have the chance to burst there. Wasn't going to be able to. So Pizzo going to take it 3-0 over Thumbtack. But Thumbtack definitely making adaptations and growing stronger through that set. So, you know, if you're Pizzo, you definitely don't want it to go to a game 4 or 5 there.
Is that a 2-0 close, though, I hear you?
I'll give you 2-0. The first one wasn't. Took Thumbtack a little bit of time to start getting going then. So we're going to have Rudy versus Cade. Winner of this gets to face off against Thumbtack.
Apparently, round start 6.
Round start, walk forward. Yeah, your 2S won't reach me. Now, of course, this matchup, pretty even, I would say. I mean, Leo, a character that's not good at approaching, and Viking, a character that doesn't want you to approach her, but Leo always has those good old-fashioned, yeah, the super duos to just get right around this, but not going to stop Viking from just Arizamiing there. But this is the issue, Leo, with those good high lows and throw game. Can Viking Azami her way out? Tries to escape out, yeah, just get the Arizami.
A pretty interesting way to get your corner offense started there. Unfortunately, Rudy with the whiff. Cade is gonna have the balls to dash forward. Oh no!
Awareness, be like, yeah, I know you don't want to block this. I'm in back turn stance. I'll just wait to see you Azami flash and JD it, or back turn key it, or rather.
Say it was the heavy fireball too. Might have been able to recover and do pressure anyway. I really love seeing that from Cade.
I like that jumping from Rudy, that clean JH taking this round. Rudy taking lost round 1 and took that personally here. And again, there's the tick throw.
Darn, he only did 3 overheads into a throw that time, not 4.
Yeah, I mean, once you break that charge, you can just go straight for the tick throw. And there's the flash.
Downtown! No pickup,
you know
though.
What? Yeah, wake up reversal. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, Rudy hit him with the, you're so right with it, big dog.
Hey, you know what? I got 100 meter. I can RC mine. And Rudy gets the Himawari.
Yeah, let's go!
And baits the burst. Yeah, goes through the burst safe route after the Himawari. Unfortunately,
A little too far from the corner to get the combo.
But I mean, if
always a dangerous situation to be knocked down in the corner against Leo.
Yeah, and holding that Azami not going to pay off. Holds the high Azami though, so that way if you're getting counter, it's by counter back turn kick, so it doesn't hurt nearly as much as counter back turn heavy. So I like that idea. Tries to get in over the heavy move, doesn't get it. Gets the conversion though. Has this basic safe jump.
Oh,
Azami!
no.
2, 3. Oh, does not RC.
Actually does not find the reaction, yeah.
Unfortunate
part of Leo here. Very difficult to set up into his IKs. You want to play as little of the game as possible. Give Viking less chances. No longer a factor, though.
Oh no!
Wow!
He tried to IAD-JS, but because Leo got hit crouching, got it with the red Azami was in block stun, just built just enough meter. Cade gonna take game 1. That was very unfortunate for Rudy. He got the hit confirmed, but because Cade was hit crouching, the IAD-JS did not reach in time. Rudy had to use JH instead. So unfortunate there, gave Cade that chance.
Notably, too, Cade awake enough to match the throw in that situation.
Yeah, just Guilty Gear Classic. If you're in hit stun, but you think your opponent might not have a combo, just smash throw. Like, you know. Oh, big counter. Rudy getting a little bit too happy with jumping around, but Cade tries to tech buttons, loses their burst for it. Gonna get a free punish, but gets out of the corner at least, so that's really not that bad for Cade. No, no. Viking doesn't have any depth perception, fights the wrong way.
I was gonna say I've seen like low hitting moves with like really short hitboxes hit the dash through, but 5H no, not on my list of things I'd see today.
Trying to Kapari, gets hot.
Unfortunately, gets the red Azami.
Yeah, that time the red Azami works out though. Gets the timing for it, but unfortunately Leo Herbox gets past it. JH just keep the wall up and drops the confirm. Gives Cade one more chance.
I hate finishing combos. I'm gonna die for this. Not die,
but caught the mix up. Gets caught by the low. Yeah, gets a safe burst out. The gun comes out in time before Cade's able to do this. Just enough meter to FTE to avoid that, but now both players with not much life. But I mean, if you're Rudy, you gotta watch for the booms. It's just the tip of the JS to catch the backdash.
Sometimes you just right with that air dash in. Feel that Cade no longer has the charge after the fireball.
Rudy may be feeling himself a little bit too much with that Himawari that time. Cade's like, no, you got one. You got your one. Cade is now immune to Himawari for the next 20 days.
Yeah, sometimes you get a rude awakening. Remember that a move exists.
Yeah, like, when was the last time you saw it, probably? But now we're in the funny danger time.
Ooh.
Dead angle clashes, but Rudy mashing. Clash cancels off it, but unfortunately that 2H a little bit optimistic. Gets whip punished for it, and now Rudy caught in danger time against a backturn Leo. Wake Up gets caught here in the corner here. Go to Bari.
There it is.
Yeah, IB that Rekka 1 and mash a 4-frame button if you got it. JH right on in over. Tries to be burst safe. But of course, Rudy does not have the life lead right now. Crosses under, gets kicked in the head. Tries to empty the flash kick, just wants out of the corner positioning there. Just is very safe against Cade.
You know, Biking with only having those like 9-frame mid-range buttons actually does take a pretty solid reaction to whiff punish the stance D.
Yeah, I think we're seeing that from Rudy. Just not even going for a reaction punish on it. Just be like, I'll just leave. Actually, we'll just go back to neutral here. Oh, trying to get a little key, trying to catch the jump out. You said got a flash kick to put yourself in the air against Leo.
That's footsies right there. Every time I see Cade flash kick from mid-screen, it's just like the biggest read the opponent's trying to go in.
Oh, again, yeah. No, that's the catch. Yeah, it's like, okay, cool. You take the high Azami and you get countered by the low, but he's got 50 meter on deck. Leo's got WinCon on deck with that backturn super. Yeah, safe. That can't punish that one. So completely fine. Tries to jump though to get into the air again. Got caught by the 6H. Gets the tech throw, but so Rudy fighting for his life right now. Not much HP to play with.
Smart on Cade to crouch block that second to Tommy.
Yeah, tries to air throw, but just gets flash kick for it again. Gonna whiff punish the 2D. Gonna get a knockdown from this safe jump. Blocks the overhead. Yeah, you see Rudy here. Gets the Azami on the flash kick. Gonna pay out with the whiff punish. Rudy playing very safe around that flash kick after that Kabari. You gotta IB that Kabari and have a fast button to hit it, but just recognizing that spacing, knew that Cade would probably try to flash kick to beat any rebuys off of it. Gonna make it 1-1, and this is a 1-2, so this is the last game of the set we'll see.
Oh my gosh, barely escapes the up Kabari.
Barely escaped the Kabari. 6K just to be as safe against the throws there. Rudy just giving up the corner positioning, just be like, oh, listen, I'll get away from
Oh
the
no!
Oh shit, yeah, the 2H
Punish on whiff.
To Tommy YRC, but unfortunately misses the IID. Oh, but don't wake up 5, don't beat 5 DB. Oh,
he did something so awesome there that led to this situation. He actually hit the IB with the down back to maintain his flash. Oh no, Cade!
Yeah, and Rudy takes the corner position. Not nearly as much damage for this punish, but you know, gets the corner positioning out of it. So really going to pay off in the long run because Rudy's going to get a safe jump off of this into a possible overhead. Good block on the overhead, but Rudy's got the 50 meter to continue the pressure. Another throw combo.
Oh no, a drop!
Yeah, we could drop, but Rudy understood the drop was coming. Just let it happen. Wake up, mash! Saying like, yeah, nah, I don't believe you. So now both players with a pixel of life here. Rudy has a burst on deck to go into the next round. Just spend the meter to keep the pressure going safely. Yeah, we saw this before. And the 2H doesn't get the conversion. 2D goes over, goes the cross through the throw. Rudy not mashing throw there. Yeah, gets caught. So good patience from Cade there. Rudy had the hit, but just didn't have the confirm. Didn't believe on the 2H. And believed in 2H a little bit too much there. Baits the burst. Rudy doesn't give it to a good burst discipline, but the falling. Yeah, and again, just no, I'm not. No, not that one. That one's obvious.
Yeah, I mean, Cade is so far ahead right now. You're allowed to spend some of those opportunities on baiting burst.
Yeah, Rudy will not give up that burst for free. Yeah, it waits for the burst save, but jumps into the air throw. Now Cade on a great position here. Tablets gets caught. But unfortunately, that does mess up Cade's Okizeme there, so now Rudy having to play safe, but tries to bait the flash kick a little bit too much, and Cade just recognizes the hesitation and takes advantage, takes it 2-1 over Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy had a large hill to climb there, but just couldn't make it.
Yeah, and I mean, great adaptation from Cade there. Like, they lost the one game going for that greedy flash kick and just recognizing that Rudy's not going to rebuy pressure and is just going to, you know, try to play safely against that flash kick and just, you know, fine, I'll just press 5K. Like, yeah, I'll just take it. Cool. This is mine now. So now we are in losers finals of Thumbtack versus Cade. First to 3 here between Answer and Leo.
Now, Leo definitely has a lot of gap closers between the regular Rekka and just the manual Rekka 3. But Thumbtack gonna start with some really nice momentum, even gets a burst out of it.
I mean, a big thing about this matchup too is that Thumbtack does know how to safe jump against Leo, because obviously Leo has that flash kick, so he doesn't care about cross-ups. So, but Thumbtack has learned the safe jump with his MA, so.
Awesome pickup. We're a little shy of the round. Never mind, has the pickup afterward. Well, that's still a lot of burst missing for Cade there.
Yeah, but I mean, Answer a character that can deal decently high damage, so.
Not when you're dropping stuff, though. But Thumbtack's still hanging out. Has scrolls back online.
Yeah, just plays the back turn stance, gets in with the back turn kick. Cross through. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, gonna take the corner positioning off of it. Overhead, Thumbtack doesn't block the overhead.
Yep.
Gonna be a
2 hits
chunk
in the
of damage.
supers.
Yeah, just above 50% life, doesn't get the guts reduction there. And now Thumbtack, yeah, guess for Gabe, guesses
Nice
wrong.
train trap.
Yeah, so we're gonna make it 1-1 in the round count.
I like that. Trying to challenge with the 5P on like the dash in or some late special cancels. Thumbtack really getting paid out for just backing up full screen. Even with your back against the wall right here, the fact that you have scrolls
I mean,
really
Leo,
helps.
Yeah, Leo, a character not really great at approaching. Has to really consider those jump ins. Thumbtack spends the 50 meter or 25 meter to get a big. Oh no, that's not how you want to get counter hit. Versus the burst out. But you see that, yeah, just gets to set up all the scrolls and then hardwire C just to stop Leo from approaching. So that JK so active, gets a trade out, but you end up trading on the other side of the screen.
Thumbtack doing everything to just not be there for the flash kick, but still presenting a lot of pressure by nature of having scrolls out.
Yeah, I mean, kind of saw that. Willing to take a hit if it meant getting back to neutral, and just like, you got to get through this entire minefield of scrolls and cards.
Heaven or hell. 2 1 Let's rock.
Thumbtack, a little bit more scrappy to start this game.
I mean, it's very important, I feel, against Leo to change up your momentum a lot. Unfortunately, a little bit too eager there, just flies right into a counter at 5H, waiting for you, gets caught by the overhead. Yeah, just, you know, patiently waiting, see if Cade overextends. Cade recognizes it, goes to the backdoor punch.
Yeah, that was a really good whip punish from Cade there. Unfortunately,
Oh, goes to the
didn't bring
max
a
charge.
favorable situation.
Gonna get plus frames off of it. Losses through. Good trade for Cade. Thumbtack not biting. Waits for the dash through to start mashing. The 5D
Oh,
reset.
5D. A little bit out of the corner though, so not going to get your regular combo.
Yeah, doesn't complete the conversion there. A little spare wire, see there, just to take control of the situation. Red rope cancel. Oh,
Whoa,
no!
close slash.
Full slash. Counter hit, anti-air, low slash.
5K whip doesn't matter. Pressing close slash. What a big 2H again. Definitely one of what I would consider a trademark of Cade.
Oh, Thumbtack looking for a possible burst there. Cade doesn't give it to him. Just drops, gets no Okizeme from it there. Flash kick.
Retro? Screw that.
Cade's burst, yeah, unfortunately burst a little bit too early in that route. Cade looking for it. And now Thumbtack's not in a great spot at all. Mashes out, so doesn't get auto comboed, but unfortunately tries to bar out with the low, gets caught by the IAD.
Yeah, Leo, one of those JKs that hits so deep, you can't just crouch the IAD.
Yeah, it's actually very hard for a lot of characters to deal with it because he hits so deep with it. You almost need to blitz or otherwise have some armored option in order to deal with it.
Now, unfortunate trades. Yep, Cade manages to get away from the card. A little bit of a frustration burst there, I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. You have to burst before the 6K comes out, and I couldn't have anticipated the thumbtack drop the combo. So I don't know, maybe actually a pretty good burst. Just
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, a gold burst will get you give you more burst back even on whiff. But we see there Thumbtack being able to identify, hey, I know how to get the timing around, so I don't have to worry about flash kick, and paying off there to take the round.
And now we're in the answer zone. It's all set up. You just moved in between 3 scrolls.
Yeah, just
It's
kind of
tough
gotta
life.
almost kind of gotta just like sit there and wait for answers to use the scrolls. Gets the air to air with the JS though to convert that into this knockdown. Scary burst there against Leo, yeah, and just tries to get to the air throw, doesn't get to it in time. Crosses into the corner. Kate's got their burst back, but no meter on deck, so the delay flash kick catches a lot of people.
There we go again. Almost hits the pickup there, but black beats matter.
Doesn't fade the burst though. Kate held on to it for so long, got paid off for it. The conversion, JD
Ooh.
to get back to the ground.
String in the card. Card pop. Troll.
And Kate just forcing their way in with the sonic booms. Crosses through, blocks the right way, but tries to mash.
Well, that should be the round, yeah.
Gonna be it. So
Yeah, we went from nightmare scenario to winning the round there.
I mean, that
Pretty
could be Leo.
solid stuff.
That could be Leo, you know, just like everything's going great, and then he just mashes out boom twice, and suddenly, oh no.
5D whiff, but no punish. Cade's still in the driver's seat with all of that risk. Ugh, no.
It's gonna be big damage
This
to
guy-
the scaling. Thumbtack doesn't tag, but also doesn't kind of almost pays off. Kate dropping the confirm, expecting a burst or attack or something.
Thumbtack was a frame sooner there. We'd be in a much different part of the game. So much bar on Thumbtack's side. Now Cade spent all of his to dead angle, but not very rewarding. Cross.
Cross up. Oh, but the good old card wire, so gonna close out the
That's
round.
the round, yeah.
So that's gonna bring Thumbtack up 2-1 in this first round.
Thumbtack trying to get the run back against Pizu. Like you said earlier, he adapted a lot heading towards the end of the game, or end of the set. So
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Pizu currently checking the ISP, making sure their internet is ready to go for this last set. So
it's still net play after all, as good as rollback is.
yeah, I mean, it's always kind of good just to reboot Guilty Gear every once in a while, make sure there's no memory leakage going on. Gets the command throw here. Kate with no burst on decks. This is not a great position to be in, especially as after this round, if Thumbtack takes it, they're going to be on set point. Not going to be able to kill here, but it's going to be guess for game, and gets crossed up, I think. No, it was not. It was the
Maybe.
same side.
Might have just had some pause about whether they could get charge in that time. But also, you know, flash kicking on low life is pretty scary.
Yeah, but sometimes you just gotta let it rip, you know. And Thumbtack just hanging out up there. Good trade for Kate, honestly. Got the knockdown from it. Forced the situation.
Yeah, taking away any momentum you can when Answer does have a setup is a pretty good spot to be in. Or making the best of a bad situation, I guess.
Holding down
There's the
back a little
command
bit too
throw.
much. Yeah, just run up command throw. Gonna get some good Okizeme from this. Oh, goes for something there. I don't know if that was a misinput with the IID command throw. Maybe
Command
expecting
throw.
Kate to jump out or something, but Kate takes advantage of Zabari 5K, crosses up, Thumbtack just walks into the back trick punch, That could be enough to kill.
Yeah, knockdowns are squares.
Overhead blocks that one
Random.
too. And the
Same
third one
side, yeah.
didn't. That was all or nothing because did not get the 50-meter to RC it either. So Thumbtack just kind of didn't see it coming and got caught out.
Yeah, Leo's Racket Series, prone to doing weird stuff on wide hitboxes and big spacing like that.
Still
Nightmare scenario.
Thumbtack
Block the
gets-
5D, that was good, but in for a hurt right here.
Yeah, not sure which side Thumbtack's on. Blocks the right way, gets out of the corner. Oh, down backs a little too early on the jumping slash. I got your burst, but where are you going to get to use it even? Tries to wake up Blitz, doesn't get it, has to burst, but you got a pixel of life in a dream.
Good whiff punish.
Alright, well this is the scary part. Leo's got 50-meter. If he can get back in backturn stance and get a hit confirm, that could be huge. Yeah, just immediate. It's just like, you know what, I have a burst. I'm not going to give you the chance. Tries to cross up, and the
There's
flash...
the punish, though, yeah.
Looks for it, knows you have 50 meters, so I'll just make you whiff. And Thumbtack going to take it 3-1 over Cade to get their rematch against Pizu.
Yeah, this round 3 matchup showing up again. Yeah, it's really funny, or sorry.
No, I was going.
Yeah, the winners finals matchup, yeah. No, the flash kick, obviously not caring about the cross up, that's great and all, but Answer can just go to the other side really quickly.
Yeah, Answer.
Saw that happen a couple times in that set.
I know Thumbtack put a lot of effort into learning that matchup and just making sure they had everything solid and, you know, airtight. But I mean, now they're going to be facing off from the loser's side of the bracket against Pizu here. So they're going to have to win this match in order to reset the bracket, in order to take it home.
Back into this weirdo matchup. We'll see who gets set up first.
I mean, we did see Thumbtack starting to adapt, starting to make an understanding of what's going on in this matchup, but I think Pizu definitely looks stronger overall the first.
Good punish. Great situation. I mean, I love Thumbtack really is taking this momentum and running with it. There's the setup. Yeah, 6P's good, but not good enough.
Not quite that good, yeah.
Yum. Answer's such a goofy character. The question in this situation, I'm like, does Pizu with a P-ball in front of him, is that more pressure being applied than like a business card sitting behind him?
Really...
So far, the answer's been that the P-ball is better. Taking him almost to the corner here. I didn't block that one.
Thumbtack doing his best here to try to get this bracket reset going as fast as possible. Blocks the cross.
Good blocks.
Yeah, good solid defense here for Pizu. Blocking all this, emptying where needed. Got a lot of risk on deck here. Thumbtack spending all their meters to keep the pressure going, but gonna run out of meter eventually. And there it is. Good patience from Pizu blocking that entire string, letting Thumbtack gas himself out.
Oh no! Counter hit. Might have been trying to parry there. Might have had like a read on a 6P or something. Just didn't quite work out with the ball there. All that work in that round, and here we are. Both players burst in the final round. Oh no! Another rough burst from Pizu there. Yeah, once you're already in the air, it is. I don't want to say it's impossible to burst Answer, but it does become much more difficult. You never know if you're low enough, you might sneak in that 6K with some upper body invul.
Yeah,
Thumbtack
not working.
Pushing it in. But we saw Pizu run it back last round from a very similar position, and that should be over. Alright.
So Thumbtack gonna take game 1 here. I mean, we did see this last time where, like, Thumbtack is getting stronger over the duration of the set, so we're gonna see if maybe learning what's going on and being ready.
H.
Or, you know, is Thumbtack just taking this set out, or is Pizu just taking all this set as data, you know? Because he does have that winner side advantage.
Yeah, my read on Pizu as a player is they do not want to give anything up. Obviously, Guilty Gear is a very momentum-based game. You get more bar for going forward. The more that you're right, the stronger your position is. And that works in the mental game as well. Now, Thumbtack, I do feel, just playing a lot more impressively than the winner's finals set went.
I mean,
Might have just needed a little bit of time to warm up with the other two sets. Goodness.
But that is always something else to consider too. It's like, yeah, if you're coming in from loser's side, you always got that little bit of heat in your hands, you know. So might be something to do with it there.
Nice patience from Pizu. Progress rate's so irritating to deal with when you're a floaty character and your mid-range buttons are on the slower side.
Yeah, and Answer's got that very large air hurt box as well, so you can go into the air to try to, like, you know, escape the situation. Not always gonna work out. Oh, crouch.
There was the crouch commit. Yep.
Yep.
I bring it back up again just because I still think it's a fairly impressive trait even today. Having the willpower to crouch block once you see the IAD, just to make them whip over you, takes a lot of effort.
It really does. I mean, it's very important in some matchups. Both of these characters being one of them. So
Lucky on Thumbtack that Pizu held that one just a little bit longer. No punish in the air blitz. Pizu actually missing the jump D to OS the parry that time. In a good situation to take the round. Oh no. Don't throw it away like that.
go for super. This is gonna be safe. Yeah, forces the FD. The JP not enough to kill, but gets the big JH air-to-air conversion and tries to wire C, but Thumbtack, yeah, wire C air throw, you know, Xrd classic.
Hate to see Pizu lose that one like that. You know, the burst is gone now. Big starter to start this third round. But an awesome mesh out. Pizu, I mean, it is true though, even if you don't want to give up that first set, knowing that you have it may let you play more risky or take other plays that people wouldn't otherwise.
Yeah, let you play more risky, or even just, like, you know, play with, like, less focus, less energy spent, so that way try to gas your opponent out on their own set. So that's another important thing to bring up as well, is that this may be a very long set. Thumbtack's been playing the loser side of the bracket, so Pizu doesn't necessarily have to be running out his momentum as quickly. Now, Pizu with a Pixel of Life and a Dream, but gonna force the burst on a Thumbtack at some point. Thumbtack gonna take
Manly on Thumbtack, yeah. Alex for the life expenditure.
I mean, you got all that HP and plenty meter to play with. Blitzes the 6H, they're gonna get a knockdown. Oh, tries to bait the burst though, a little bit too greedy, and Thumbtack doesn't give it to him.
I would just say that Pizu thought that he had the air hit on that parry. Because if you do get that air counter hit, I don't even think you have the OS against the burst. Or guess against the burst, you just OS it naturally. Although, unfortunate outcome though. Great whiff punish on the 5H. There goes QV, so scary to deal with. But Thumbtack with the manly tech buttons.
The Answer does have a really good tech button in that JH. Big counter hit, a huge arc. Thumbtack in the corner now. You see Pizu starting to come maybe a little bit more alive this round, because if Thumbtack takes this game, that is going to be a bracket reset.
Important knockdown. Misses the scroll. And of course they've now all expired. We do have meter for a dead angle, and Answer's dead angle is pretty horizontal. Important there. Have a ball to teleport to, but that'd put us back in the web. Ball's probably gone at this point. Not enough to kill, but
yeah,
the crouch hit leaves us with that extra frame. so we can more confidently press the 2P in that situation.
Yeah, if you IB that Resho, it pretty much becomes your turn, but on that counter hit, you still gotta respect what Answer can do. And so right now, reset point for Thumbtack.
Just getting out of there, chilling out for a second. Plenty of stage behind me. Man, that is so scary. Answer has that just little bit of throw-in pull once he touches the scroll. But Pizu has found the punish window on so many occasions so far. Drops the knockdown.
Pizu, yeah, not going down without a fight this one. I mean, still going to be bracket reset point here for Thumbtack, but Pizu fighting through it. Just holding that charge. Yeah, I mean, keep holding back because, like, you know, keep building that charge. Unfortunately, crosses himself up, gets caught by the stomp.
The ball is still there.
Yeah,
Could have turned any match into some serious advantage, but I'm not going to be able to take advantage of it.
Yeah, had that Venom player issue of just tries to hit the ball and just not quite in the right spacing for it. Both of them just kind of whiffing some buttons here, not able to get the conversion out. Gets frame trapped by the 2P mash. Thumbtack getting his knockdown here, but unfortunately messes up whatever Ogizeme that was and gives Pizu a chance to get out of there.
Yeah, I think the last scroll set might have been done from the wrong side.
Right, well, Thumbtack spends 50.
There's the command throw.
Run up command throw, yeah. I mean, Venom not a character with a lot of creative RA options, so Thumbtack took advantage of that, and unfortunately, yeah, no choice to burst there, and goes for a burst safe route. Gonna take the bracket reset. 3-0 over Pizu. Thumbtack looking really strong here now. Completely resetting the bracket and a complete turnaround in winners finals.
Impressive adjustment from Thumbtack, although I think a lot of what the difference was just playing a better single-player game, doing better answer stuff, not necessarily beating Pizu at what Pizu's doing. But
Gets the plus frames, and I mean, this solid defense too, just like, you know, not overcommitting, waiting for the gap, just finding the spots to embark now.
chilling out, have so many resources between you and me.
So 6P doesn't get it, gets caught trying to do something.
Oh god, 6P was coming out the wrong direction.
Oh, but answers 6B with the whiff recovery, gets punished. Yeah, forces the deading out. It's going to be a lot of meter away from Thumbtack. Not going to be able to build much meter, but gets over the stinger. Pizu holds on to his meter there. The the wire seat, but gets
Counter
that
hit.
25 meter to get counter hit. Bad feeling on that one. Gonna have a burst here, but
Turn up the heat.
So many scrolls still around. What are you gonna do?
tries to jump out, but Thumbtack meets him in the air to air. He's with a max guard bar here. Yeah, goes for a risky burst there. It looks like Thumbtack was looking for it, but just didn't, wasn't ready to press the P button to counter it. Takes the corner. Pizu not ready for it. Caught by the stomp on the wrong side. Knocked out. And the command throw.
With the RC to take the round.
Oh, actually,
Did not RC.
Didn't RC, but just gonna spend the meter to keep the corner
Cool.
position here. Plus frames, frame traps. It's a. I'm not actually sure what he abaried with, but got out of that situation. Tried to blitz the clone, but Thumbtack just a little bit of patience. Waited for the blitz whiff and just went ahead and punished.
Yeah, Thumbtack thought they didn't want to win the round there for a second, but eventually took it. Yeah, you saw so many ways that Pizu tried to move out of the corner there and answer with those big boxes, scroll dashes, and other straight, good, solid ground approaches. Left Pizu in the corner.
And now Pizu's stuck in the corner again here, not where you want to be against Answer. Thumbtack's just starting to. Thumbtack almost playing really confidently now, getting into the groove, kind of recognizing I'm just gonna start doing whatever I want here. Takes a perfect here.
Definitely in a flow state.
Yeah, really not where you want to be in grand finals, letting your opponent get this confident in what they're doing. Yeah, just setting up the scrolls, knowing that Pisu's playing maybe a little bit too passive and not pushing in enough. Counter hit there, yeah, unfortunately you can't 6P that. Overhead, gets the overhead this time instead of crouching in, so gets the confirm off of it. Spins the YRC, but tons of meter on deck, blitzes the wrong way, and a very quick game 2 here, Thumbtack.
Yeah, that might be all it is.
Four hands.
Just came in with with those games. The brain is awake, the hands are up.
Yeah, I think Thumbtack's just starting to figure out the matchup with the winner's side, and now getting confident and understanding what they need to do and recognizing what Pisu's habits are, and yeah, just really taking advantage of this. Another command throw.
I think that the last game is gonna have scared Pisu off of mashing.
Yeah, he gets frame trapped there by the 2P, gets counter hit. Tries to get in over, but yeah, trades with the clone. Too far for that clone to summon backwards. It does have tracking, but not that good at tracking. Crosses up, gets in the air to avoid it, but gets counter hit trying to mash out during a block streak there.
Did not find the 50.
Backwards hit on the JS, but doesn't get the confirm off of it too far. Overhead, kind of confirm. He's Thumbtack trying to close out the round, but ends up taking a lot of damage for it. Tries to RC, but the RC startup gets caught out by the YRC falling JS. So now tournament point for Thumbtack.
Good mish out. Yeah, Pisu has a large hill to climb. Bring this tournament back. Dropping Oki like that, certainly not a good way to start that climb. I like the burst safe route. Of course, burst safe until that point.
Still tournament point for Thumbtack. Doesn't have a burst on deck though, and Pisu trying to take it back, but stops his momentum immediately with that dead angle. Not going to get much meter here. That dead angle puts you in a big meter gain penalty. Yeah, has to keep this pressure going to start building meter back here. Doesn't IB the counter, so doesn't get to do any pressure from him. Good FD jump, gets out of the pressure, but unfortunately puts himself in a bad, awkward spot. Just do some chip damage here. Yeah, it gets chipped out, did not FD, but there were block sparks. Pisu stays alive, stems the bleeding for a little bit.
Yeah, that's a start. One round at a time. Also has the burst in a pretty good spot for the start of this round. Until Thumbtack gets that hit and the burst whiff. Corner situation though, not too bad. There goes Pisu with that off-tempo kind of carcass raids. God, QV so irritating. You block it, it feels bad, you try and guess on the jump timing, your jump startup gets hit. Oh no. Thumbtack feeling it again. As soon as you see that command throw come out, you know that they're in the zone.
Yeah, I mean, answer players
JD
love that command throw, it's so stylish, but Pisu on set point and
Okay, and
gonna close
command
it
throw
out
to
with a
finish
command
the serve.
throw. Yeah. So, gonna make it back-to-back 3-0s here.
How about that? Like I said, Thumbtack looked like a different player between winners finals and grand finals.
Yeah, Pisu definitely getting caught out, being a little bit maybe cold or a little bit cautious during that block string. But congratulations to Thumbtack for taking this week's TXT. Pisu second place, so great showing between the two of you, and congratulations to Cade for taking third. Thank you everyone else who signed up this week. We had 18 entrants, so I know everyone's getting back into it, and we'll be here next week with another TXT. So let me give some quick shout outs before I hand the mic off to you guys, and you guys can take us out of here. So shout outs to Tank, thanks for commentating with me this week. Shout outs to Drifter Dane for helping run the bracket, keeping everything smooth in the background. Shout outs to my beautiful wife Jam Kisuke for recording all those matches for us and keeping up the back end. Thank you Oxy for streaming with us, and thank you everyone who signed up. Y'all are great. We hope to see you back every single week when we run more Xrd brackets here on Thursdays. That's it for me. Until then, you'll next hear from me when I tell y'all to be nice to yourself and play Guilty Gear, and I'll let you guys sign us out.
Yeah, have a good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to everybody for playing. And I look forward to seeing everybody again next week.
All right, see you guys next time. Play more Guilty Gear. See ya.
Lily, not change the beat. The sky is not the same no more today. There is no turning back. Lily, not change the beat. Covers are always judge books by today. If they are shiny or not, every page inside is meaningful as always. But no one's gonna read them out again. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Stay out of the cold rain, for your heart may become rusty. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Don't stand there in the sea. Your soul is right now. You don't need to wait, need to wait, need to wait for us. Soft no more today. They change the cold inside. Really, you never change. They all want a brand new box today. No matter what's inside, all these pieces that meant so much to me those days, tide has washed them